Hey everybody, waiting for people to show up, but I'm gonna do the whole if you got questions, maybe I got answers type of thing. It's weekly Alaboom, July 22nd, the year of our Lord 2026. This is going to be the second set of uh we finished up on the O's last time. We're gonna do the O's again. Um and finish out the rest of the Gen Con preview. Hey Scott. What's going on?
Hey, hold on 1 second.
Geez, if you weren't ready to talk, maybe you shouldn't be logging in.
So my air conditioner's failing. It's like over 100 here.
That sucks. It'll probably cost more than over $100 to fix.
Probably will.
Um, what's new? What's cool? What's fun?
Hold on 1 second.
Um, as I was just saying, we are going to finish off Gen Con preview. I have a grievance that I want to share. I did not get a quiz done. I did not have time. I got so much stuff going on getting ready for Gen Con. So no quiz, which is maybe all for the best, so we can focus on
And
getting
focus on
the
the app. The
yeah. So sorry, Alan. No quiz tonight.
what's that light behind you? Oh, is it just like
The one behind me, that's well, this is
is
I
it
think
outdoors? An outdoor
well
light?
the one that this right there,
Yeah.
that's just outside.
Okay. You normally don't have.
I'm in the way northern hemisphere, you
Oh,
remember.
you're in a
So
different place.
well no, I mean it's so the sun is more directly above us than Port Tejas or whatever. We only get about 7 hours of darkness up here. Like no, and less real darkness too. I mean, like you get dusk and dawn. Sun goes down around 10, comes back up around like 6, not even. Um,
Wait, is that like a light, like an artificial light outside, or is it something
no, that's the sun. That would be the
that's the sun?
that's the sun.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's like totally dark here.
Yeah.
We're all in the
Um,
same time zone, right?
yeah, but I'm tilted more towards the sun than you are because I'm up in Minnesota. You're down in
Okay.
Texas. Um,
Got it. Is that how that
yeah,
works?
yeah, that is how it works. It's my son Ross's birthday today. He's 19. 19 years ago today, I became a dad. And Ross was born at like 12:47 a.m. He almost made it on the 21st, so he could have had the cool golden birthday, but he didn't make it. Um, and then
What's the golden birthday?
well, the day and the year are the same. So 21, you're old enough to drink, and it's like 21st. So instead,
Oh,
his
2021.
golden birthday is the
I
22nd.
see. I never heard
You
of that
know,
before.
never had a golden birthday before?
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, when you're young, mine's the 10th, right? So it's like you don't even remember it, but like so everybody's like, "Oh, my golden birthday is like the 28th or whatever." It's a bigger deal. You know. So anyway, yeah.
I never
Um,
heard of it.
really, that's weird.
Hmm.
19. He's 19. So I mean, and we go to Gen Con next week. So that'll be nice. Um,
Have fun.
yeah, Mr. No Show, Mr. Too
I
Cool for
know.
School.
Maybe for the best, honestly. Feel a little under lately.
Yeah, I am so stressed out about Gen Con right now.
Hold on 1 sec. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Oh, jeez. Now I'm talking to myself here. Can't even tell my story. Uh, The weather here, Alan, is pretty. It was actually pretty mild today. My youngest son, Caleb, had a scrimmage, a football, and they it
Okay.
was like it was only in like the mid 80s with a lot of nice cool wind. So football would was cool to be. It was a cool day to play cool football. Um, what was I saying? Oh, um. I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out about Gen Con and getting ready for Gen Con and having everything ready for Gen Con that
Yeah.
um I had a dream last night about trying desperately to like I had to write some giant update for a Kickstarter campaign that wasn't even our Kickstarter campaign um to try and like figure something out, and I was like trying to write it out, and I had four people with different notes, and I had all these legal pads with all these scratch marks written down, and I'm like cross-referencing them all and trying to write this like 4-page update explaining everything and why things are going on and why people shouldn't come to our booth and yell at us, and Shane's calling me on the phone and changing what we should say constantly, and just like just I in my dream I was just losing my mind and stressed out, and I was like, ah, and I woke up, and I was just like, oh, it was almost like as bad as one of those. I mean, it actually it was worse because usually when I have those, I don't have them as nearly as often as I used to. But when you have that dream of like, oh, it's finals week and you didn't go to a single class, type that dream that like, isn't it
I
weird that
hate that.
everybody has that dream? It's like
Yeah, it was weird.
it's like it's weird that everybody has that dream, like because school is
Yeah.
just so whatever. And then but I remember I'd wake up. I remember I'd be in my 30s and I would wake up and I'd be like, oh my God. And I wait a minute, no, I don't go to school. I was just like, I'm going back to bed. And it was just so restful. It
Yeah.
was like, but now this when I woke up, I was like, yeah. Oh, I'm still stressed out about Gen Con though. Uh, 'Cause I can't not
Yeah, it
be
just
stressed out.
changes different.
Yeah.
It the stress changes different locales, right?
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Lord Jobby. Thanks, Wookie. Yeah. So anyway,
Is everything
um,
going to show up? All your stuff going to be there?
yeah, we got the big thing is stuck in customs right now. We got several days for it to clear, so
Customs?
it should
Oh,
be
you mean
fine.
from China?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Well, I can give you my grievance. I mean, there isn't a lot of people here, but you can listen, and everybody who's watching can listen to my grievance. Because I mean, it's not even really a grievance
We need an
since
audience for the grievance, right?
yeah, I mean, I kind of need an audience, but I mean, it isn't really a grievance because I it did get solved and it's fine. But man, oh man, I remember just it was just I I so pride myself on not allowing other things that I can't have control over affect my life. Like if somebody says, "Oh, I don't like you," you're just like, "Well, I really can't change that." I mean, I guess if I screwed things
Mhm.
up and I was a jerk, I can apologize and try to get past it. But I mean, eventually you just kind of like, you know, I just I but man, oh man, when okay, so I might as well just back up. So Thursday I started work, sitting in this chair, and my computer had done one of those like security updates. Like you don't even know what it is. It's just like, oh, it's like you come down and like when you log in, like you turn on your computer, it doesn't have you're not on um the screen or whatever for like your tabs and everything, your Chrome or whatever it is, your browser, it's just gone, everything. So you realize, oh, the computer rebooted because it had to download something.
Updates.
Yeah, who knows, right? And so then I start getting into everything, and now you have to relog into everything and log into like the four different emails that I have to log into, and log into, because there's two customer service emails I use. There's my personal one, and then there's my work email. So there's like four different emails I log into. There's our warehouse software that I log into, our uh like basically our order taking software that I log into, just stuff that I have to go in, and like if somebody says, please refund this or add this to my order, just stuff like that where I have to do that. And then there's also other things, right? Log into Board Game Geek, just, going through like all these things. And one of the things I log into, and because we use Facebook Messenger to talk to one another, I log into Facebook, and it's like, oh, log into Facebook. And it's like, and I have two-factor authentication for it and everything. So I can't, I have that for everything now. I mean, you got me on that train. Um,
Yes.
so, we use Google Authenticator for everything now. And so I, pull up that app on my phone, so I have that. But I type in my password for Facebook, and it's been the same password for a while. And I'm like, oh, change your passwords. But I'm always just like, well, I got two factors. So, I mean, even if somebody got my password, they couldn't get in, And then as soon as I get somebody, when I get the two factor ping me and say, hey, I'm like, okay, I better change that password. But that didn't happen to Facebook at all, right? It just never was anything. So I typed in my password. You hit enter. It's like, that password's inaccurate. I'm like, well, that's weird. It's like, how did I type that in wrong? And then type it in again. And like, it says that password is inaccurate. I'm like, well, that's what the hell, So then I actually click on the button so you can see what you're typing instead of just
Yeah.
typing it in blind. And I carefully type it in one, and then I hit enter, and it says that password is inaccurate. I'm like, well, what? So then I go into my saved passwords document, and I'm like, well, this is weird. Am I like just losing my mind? Like did I change it at some point? I was like, so I go in there, and sure enough, it's the password that's listed there. So I'm like, well, so I'm typing it in right. I haven't, changed my password. I haven't done anything. So then I thought maybe somebody hacked me, like got in somehow, changed it or whatever, but I was just like, well, let's just reset the password then. So I
Yeah.
so I hit the button to reset the password, and then it said, how do you want to get, we're going to send you a code. Do you want to send it to your email, or do you want me to send it to your phone? I'm like, well, I'm the only one that can answer my phone, so send it to my phone. So they send me a code. I type in the code. It says that code's not valid.
Mm.
I was like, well, what? It was like 30 seconds. It wasn't like, oh, it's good for 10 minutes or what. It's good for like,
Yeah.
like sometimes you'll get that Google Authenticator, like it'll reset, like it like literally like you'll
While
miss
you're
it.
typing it. Yeah.
Yeah, while you're
You missed
typing it.
the window.
And so sometimes you'll miss that window, but it's just like whatever, you get another one. So I'm like, well, that's effing weird. And so then I send it again, and I'm like, okay, hey Jenna, I'm complaining right now. And then I send it again, and so they were
Shocker.
like, so it sends me the exact same code again. Because it says didn't get the code, resend code. So I say resend code. So it sends me the exact same code again. And I was like, what the hell? This is dumb. So I type in the
So
code again.
weird.
They're like, that code is invalid. And I was like, well, this is dumb. I said, okay, so send it to me to my email. So maybe, and then so they send me a different code to my email. I type that one in. That code's invalid. I was like, okay, I need help. So of course, there's no, yeah, and to be fair, like years ago, when my son's first Oculus broke, I was able to talk to somebody at Meta on the phone and say, "Hey, this thing doesn't work." And they're like, "Let's troubleshoot it." And that was the old ones where you actually had to plug them into a computer to use them because they were just basically, like
Brains.
yeah, it was just a screen. And I remember I talked to somebody, we went through a ton of troubleshooting. They're like, for whatever reason it doesn't work, it's like, we'll send you a new one. Just here's your FedEx slip, put that in a box, send it to us. As soon as we verify that we got it and we check that everything's in it, we'll send you another one. So for like, 8 days, Caleb didn't have his Oculus. But still, that was like, relatively speaking, that was good customer service. I talked to somebody, they walked me through all the possibilities of what could be happening. Nothing worked. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll fix it. Don't worry, no problem. Anyway, so they don't have that now. They have a chat robot that I'm like, what's your problem? I don't have access. I can't log into my thing. Oh, let me fix that for you. I'll send you a link. I'm like, okay. They send me a link. So I click on the link. And then, did that fix your problem? No, it didn't, because I click on the link and they like it would literally they click on a link, click on this link to reset your password. I clicked on it, it goes to another screen. It first gives me an error message, and then it says to me, and then it said, uh that link is old and invalid. It does not work. It's like alternatively, you can type in a code. And I was like, "Oh, well, okay." I was like, I tell the chat robot, yeah, link didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry. Try this one instead. It gives me another link. And then it spammed like three links to me. And I was like, well, which one of these do I click on? So I clicked on another one, didn't work, same exact error message. That link didn't work. And they're like, I'm so sorry. Let me get you a person to help you. It is 0 minutes to wait for the next person. Now, I don't know if I was talking to a person at this point. It could have been a robot again, for all I know. I
A
don't
robot,
know.
a
But
person
they
robot.
but they gave me a name. They didn't pretend to be a meta robot. And this person was like, oh, what's going on? I explained the problem, and then they're like, oh, that's really weird. Let me look at this. Let me check this out. And I remember being like, the person actually said, are you okay with me calling you to talk to you about this and try to figure out the solution? And I said, perfect. That's awesome. Yes, call me. Here's my phone number. So the person called me. Now, at that time, I had to actually like leave in like 20 minutes. And I was just like, because I thought this would be a simple thing. And I was like, look, I need to go somewhere in 20 minutes because Caleb had his football pad pickup and I had to get him over there to make sure that he got his stuff. And they're like, oh, this shouldn't take long at all. Don't worry about it. And I was like, okay, cool. And then, so I'm talking to this guy on the phone and he's just like, let's try this. That doesn't work. Let's try this. That doesn't work. He's like, this is really weird. This never happens. And I was like, well, it's happening. And then the one thing he was telling me, he's like, "Can you send me a screenshot of what this looks like?" I was like, "I would love to. What's your email?" And they said, "Well, look at the bottom of the chat message that you and I are having right now. There should be a thing in there where you can attach a picture." And I said, "There's nothing on there to attach a picture." "Oh, there should be a little button that you push that allows you to attach something and send it to me." I'm telling you, there's nothing down there. I can type in a message and I can hit enter and then it'll send you something. There's nothing there. He's like, well, can you send me a picture of that? And I was like, oh my God, how? How? Give me an email. Give me an email and I'll be happy to send this stuff. I can't send this stuff. He's like, yeah, I can't. I don't have an email where you can send me an email. I was like, this is insane. I was like, and then he's like, well, if you want, we can take this conversation to email and then we can try to fix your problem for you. And I was like, I got you on the phone. I said, I don't want to go to an email situation where I wait like 36, 72 hours for you to respond to me. And he's like, well, alternatively, he said, well, what you can do is I can leave the chat open and then and we can just put it on pause. And he said, when you get home, from your whatever you had to do. I said, I'll be gone for about an hour. He's like, just start the chat up again and I will be ready for you. And I was like, um, and I said, cool, perfect. This guy was being super helpful. I was like, that's awesome. So I leave, I go take care of the thing. I come back, I sit down. I said, I'm ready to continue with the assistance. Nothing. No response. Nothing. I was
They're
like,
gone.
is anybody there? Nothing. Hello. I finally goes, and it just says, wait one moment. That's all it said on my thing. That's all it said. Wait one moment. Not like, oh, we'll have somebody to help you in a couple of seconds or thank you. Or anything like that. Just wait one moment. And I was so I'm sitting there and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I'll wait, whatever. And then all of a sudden it just says, this conversation is closed. It just shuts down. I was like, motherfucker. So, okay, I'll go through the process again. I click on the thing, let me chat, let me do this. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there, and then I get another person, and it literally like they're trying to do the exact same things. And I'm saying, could you just call me? Could you just call me to have this conversation? They're like, we don't make phone calls. I was like, bullshit. Just talk to somebody on the phone 2.5 hours ago. What do you mean you don't make phone calls? It's like, I don't. And they're like, no, that we don't do that. And I was like,
What?
I have a number. I said, I have a number right here on my phone. If I call it, there's a machine that says you have reached Facebook Meta customer service. This number does not take incoming phone calls. And they're like, well, I've never heard of that before. And I was like, okay,
Huh.
okay.
That's interesting. That almost makes me wonder what's going on, like a shift change,
Yeah, who
like a
knows?
different crew.
So this person tried to help me for all of like maybe 10 minutes. And all of a sudden they just said, we're having a technical issue. We'll have to take this conversation to email. And I was like, what? And all of a sudden I get an email from this person that said, we experienced a technical issue and we'll have to take this conversation to email. And so I responded to the email, how are you going to help me here? Nothing. No response, nothing. I was like, motherfucker. Now, so then I did it again and I tried to chat. And then I got some guy that was like, okay, explain to me exactly what's going on. And of course, they're doing all this stuff where I got to like prove I am who I am. I've got to do like the Facebook where they're like, we don't know we're talking to you. And so I've got to hold my phone up and do this like profile picture where they can like,
What? Base
yeah,
scan?
face scan me to like make sure that
Wait,
I am who I am.
wait, but do you ever face scan yourself to tests?
Well, they look at the selfies and the pictures of you that you have
Oh,
on your
they kind
Facebook
of look at
account
your like,
to
okay, my
compare, right? And so
really?
I was just like, and so I'm proving who I am, and I was like, these links you're sending me they don't work. And they're like trying everything. They're like, well, try this code, try that code, try this one. Like they can't even get their system to text me anymore. I was like, I'm not getting any text messages from you. And finally, this guy just said, after trying for like an hour and a half to help me, he's like, this is really, I mean, I understand this is really frustrating, but I don't know what else to do. But I'm going to give you a link that's going to take you to somebody else, and they have the ability to do more things, and they have the ability to actually like do stuff. And I was
A
like,
level two exclamation.
awesome. So I said, am I going to an actual person or am I going to an automated system? They're like, oh, this is an actual person. And I was like, awesome. Well, thanks for your help. I appreciate your assistance, but send me to a person. So then they're like, good luck, thanks. And then he gives me two links. The first link takes me to a help page that says how to reset your account, which is what I've been looking at for like the last
All
goddamn
day.
4 hours.
Yeah.
The second one takes me to another AI robot that wants to start me all over at the very beginning. And I was like, oh, Dennis, if I could see you. I would, I mean, and I'm sure he was just like, I can't help this guy. How do I get him off the phone? Or how do I get off this chat? Because I can't do anything for him. And I remember I finally just gave up. I was just like,
Isn't the
screw
modern
this.
world is it so exasperating? It's like so exasperating, isn't it?
Yeah, and
Like if you're stuck in that hole,
and there's
like
there's nobody. There's three people
and
throwing
what are
me
you gonna do?
anchors.
Like, and you rely on your Facebook for like kind of a lot of stuff.
Well, and
I
that's what
mean,
it
is it
was.
business positive or like is it just personal? I don't know. Like I feel like mine is business and personal.
Yeah, it's both. And then so for literally
How do we got ourselves
like
here?
3 days, for 3 days, I was just like I was like, I was just in there thinking it's just I went through all these like things where I was like, I don't even own it, right? And all these people were trying to like be nice and help. Well, you can still download your entire thing and get everything off of there. I was like, yeah, sure, if I could log into my account. I can't touch it though. There's all these like third-party apps and programs my wife was finding was very nice of her, where like you can like where you there's apps out there that you can like pay $5 for and you can strip everything off of somebody's Facebook account. You just like go in there.
But then what?
Well, I'd have it, right? I'd have all the stuff that
I
I
guess you would have all your posts for the past 20 years.
yeah, so but I remember
But
I
then
was
what?
just
What are you
and
gonna
then
do? It's not like you're gonna
I,
recreate it.
I was having like moments of anxiety where I was like of like dreading the idea of having to try to figure it out
Start
how to
over.
fix it again and start it all over and like start down that path again.
Yeah, I don't even like
And
to
then
think about that.
and it was just and then finally like Sunday, I was literally thinking about like this week is going to be so busy. Like this week, right before Gen Con is going to be so busy. When am I going to find the time? Because Monday I got this, this, and this, and this to do. Tuesday I got this, this, this to do. Because I was like, I'm gonna have to sit down for several hours probably to get this fixed. And then Sunday, I just said, screw it, I'm gonna try. And I sat down at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I literally I got somebody that said, I've seen this before. And the way he described it to me was he said that um you just got stuck in a situation where between your two-factor authentication, between the fact that like you had both email and text message reset ability, like all these things were kind of like basically fighting against each other, trying to fix your system for you, and they were all pinging against each other at the exact same time. So it was telling like it was telling itself that you were like trying to hack your own account. And so then he just basically had to go in and like strip mine most of my profile to like, rip a lot of it out, like, no longer have this or no longer have that.
Right.
And
So
like,
you triggered countermeasures for anti-hacking,
yeah. And then so
which is,
and it,
I mean, happy that they have that.
well, yeah, but I mean, but I was just stuck in a hole that nobody knew how to
Yeah.
fix. And then I just had this whole thing where I was like, why I'm so mad about this social media presence that I have. And I was just like, in a lot of ways, it definitely like woke me up to this world of like, I should just not really give a shit about this anymore, or I
I
should just
know,
use it as
right?
sparingly as
I
possible.
think about that all the time. Why do we care about this stuff?
My friend Josh said, he said, I was so envious of you. You didn't have social media anymore.
For a minute.
How wonderful does that be?
So my friends, the Sutherlands, from Columbus,
Yeah.
they both have deleted Facebook. They're gone. I talked to them through Discord.
I deleted Facebook about 5 years ago. Never looked
Oh,
back.
you're off Facebook now completely?
I've
Even
never,
Devious, even the
yeah,
Devious Weasel? Oh.
everything's off Facebook. The
And
only
have you not
social
have you
media I
noticed
have is,
anything, or is it
I'm sorry?
have you noticed any ripple
No,
effect or
no. The only thing I'm on is I also dropped Twitter as soon as the asshole
no,
took over.
Twitter's
And
garbage?
all I have is a Blue Sky and an Instagram I never use.
Huh.
Yeah, but then again, it's like I'm not in the business like you guys are. I'm a boutique shop who relies on word of
Yeah.
mouth and my little cult, and so I don't advertise or anything.
Yeah. A little different.
But I fell into an interesting trap. Um, I did have a LinkedIn. I still have it. I don't use it because when I was working, and I fell into an interesting trap where I couldn't get into a Coinbase account. So like
Oh,
4 or 5 years ago, maybe. My son kept bothering me to go crypto, and I was like, I don't want to, I don't want to. So
crypto by crypto.
yeah, so I said, look, if I put 500 bucks in, will you leave me alone? He said yes. So I did, and I just ignored it and let it go. And so one day I thought, oh, I'll go check on this, right? So 5 years ago, it's pre-transition. So they say, oh, you need to enter your password again. So I do. I say, oh, it's been too long, right? Verify yourself. So I do. It's like, this is not you. It's like, well, yes, it is. Here's my passport. Well, we have a different record. Oh, shit.
Hmm.
So I spent 2 days doing
Is that
all
what the
the
name
links.
change, you think?
Huh?
Is that what your name change, you think?
Yeah. Well, it was that, but then they said use your old ID. So I'd use my old because I still have my old ID. They didn't recognize that either. So this is like 2 or 3 full days. And finally I get pissed off. I went to LinkedIn and I said, yeah, don't deal with so and so. They don't blah blah blah. Within 15 minutes, I had, oh, we're sorry. Talk to this person. And they fixed it. But getting out of those traps is horrifying. I
Is
got, I
this
Yeah.
where
got
you
into
tell us
one.
you have $5 billion in crypto now?
No, I got into one.
I know that'd be awesome.
When I worked at Lilly, they wouldn't let me do my training. It was the computer-based training you have to do all the time. And it kept rejecting me. And finally, IT said, oh, yeah, the system changed your name in every system Lilly operates in. I said, so what's the problem? Well, the training system has your old email address in it, so it doesn't think you're you. I'm like, well, how do I know this? Yeah, it's insane.
I know this modern world, man. I mean, I was working with Michelle today. Like, so still haven't filed taxes, by the way, just because we always take longer. And I was trying to find a tax form for Michelle's. She's got a CD that she bought in the 90s,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy, right? Like, it'll
Yeah.
accumulate like $5 a year or something like that. Like, it's really small.
Yeah.
Apparently, like, the credit union that she signed up with she had a checking account with it that paid for the fees for the CD.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually that checking account drained, and basically the checking account ran out of money to pay for the overhead of the account, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the CDs got transferred to the state of Texas, which is crazy, right?
Oh my God.
Like they never emailed us, they never messaged her. Like at least we never saw the letter. Maybe it sent a letter like, "Hey, claim this money." And then we got on the phone today, and they're like, you don't have." Like we're just like, "Can you help us out? Like get us this stupid whatever $5 of tax that we have to claim, or whatever it is, $10 of tax." And they're like, "You don't have an account." And she's like, "You should go to texasclaims.org." And I'm like, "What?" So there's this texasclaims.org, right? Like so anything that they disperse and they have no one to give it to, they just send it to the Texas. And
Wow.
she had it was all there.
Ah,
So we're running through that now. And I'm like, "Oh, great." Isn't that Chris? We're in this weird world of like assets
So,
getting moved around and
well,
like
we're also in this world where they're going to strip everyone of physical assets, right? I mean, your games will be rented. We stream TV shows.
oh,
We don't watch
have you
anything.
been following the PlayStation
Oh
stuff?
my God, it's horrible.
I
I
know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We know own nothing anymore.
So my family is getting into the idea of, listen, I'm going to buy the CDs that I want. I'm going to get cancel all the streaming services. We're already off almost all social media. I'm going to start using the library more and just buy physical books. I'm done. There was a story I heard from a friend of mine who said she had a Kindle with a whole bunch of ebooks on it, and
Yeah.
she had to buy something from Kindle or update her Kindle, and it wiped off everything that wasn't purchased through the Kindle store.
Heard that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not
I
sure I'm a
think
fan.
I think we could market this though as buy board games, right?
Yeah.
Because you'll
Yeah,
have
it's
them.
a physical asset.
Exactly.
Board games, Lego, what else? Pinball.
Well, yeah, pinball machines.
get your
Pinball machine.
Criterion collection orders in. 25% off ends on the
But
26th.
I don't have anything to play it. I don't have anything that plays
You
a
can buy a
Blu-ray.
4K Blu-ray player for like $70.
I know, but what I'm on my
Costs
computer all
nothing.
the day. Like,
I don't know. Your whole this has absolutely nothing to do with anything you said, Jenna, but it reminded me a little bit of like, like you like not being able to take certain like training or whatever.
Hmm.
One of my favorite stories of working at US Bank at one point, like one year, because they had to move me around, I ended up having 3 or 4 different managers. And just like because they just had to move me to different areas for whatever reason. And I remember like when annual review time came up, like, it's like, oh, you have them in February, you find out what your bonus is, you find out like ever like pittance that they're gonna give you. But I remember it was like February came and went, and like I hadn't had my annual review, and then like March came and went, I hadn't had my annual review, and like finally in April, I told my manager, I was like, "Hey, you gonna do my annual review?" And he was just like, "Oh," but he had gotten me like in December, so he's like, "I'm pretty sure that's one of your earlier managers has to take care of that." I was like, "Well, I haven't had one." He's like, "What?" And that was just like one of those things where everybody assumed somebody else was going to do it. It just got forgotten about. And then finally, like a bigger manager just came over and he was like, "So yeah, hey, here's your annual review." And he just handed me a piece of paper that like told me what I was getting. And I was just like, "Well, why am I getting this?" And he's like, "What? Well, why am I getting this?" It's like, "What does it matter?" He walked away. And I was just like, well, I guess I did okay because I got a 4% raise and $1,000 or whatever they gave me that time. I was just like,
Wow.
yeah, I just lost in the ones and zeros. It's like, why does it
I'm
matter?
we're in this weird. So, have you guys seen this article today that came out that OpenAI hacked itself out of its sandbox?
No.
Do you know what sandbox is?
In the sense of
Sandbox, like so
sandbox.
when you so basically it's like a test environment for programs that has no access to the internet. That's the theory,
Okay.
right? Now, internet can go into it, meaning like you can observe it and you watch what it does, and you it's not off the internet. It's not like the wires
I
plug.
saw
It's not
this
air gapped.
article. I saw this article. Go
And
ahead.
so this AI has hacked, and they basically said, try to break out of here and like I don't know what the end goal was, but like crack this thing. They're trying to test they're trying to test their cybersecurity capabilities, right? So they give it these impossible problems. And apparently it got itself out of the sandbox and went to a Chinese AI to solve the problem. Because all the AIs that are currently out there right now block you when you're trying to do cybersecurity problems, right? They like detect that you're like, hey, are you trying to hack? And they stop you. So, but it goes to the Chinese ones
Hmm.
that have no limitations to solve the answers. That's frightening?
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying. And that's in control of a company, theoretically, OpenAI. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I don't trust anything yesterday.
what?
Yeah. I refused. So I saw someone make a statement that I thought was really powerful when they said generative AI will strip our culture, strip our world of a whole generation's creativity.
Maybe more than that.
Well, maybe more than that, but at
I mean,
least.
so a generation basically says, I don't need to create anything, so I'm not going to.
Or I'm trading all this stuff with AI, and what they don't realize is you're not creating anything. AI is running permutations of existing elements,
Right.
right? And so
Like
you,
like human knowledge has frozen now in that world, right? Like, and people are not inspired to or create anything new.
or they think that just because they haven't seen it before, they're being creative. They think just because they fed these parameters to an AI and they've generated this code or this piece of visual graphic display or this music that they have created something. When, okay, you may have created it within your limited universe of what you know, but in terms of actual creativity, uh, doing things that have never been done before, breaking the bounds, changing the rules. You can't do that because everything you're using is just scraping existing things that have already been done. You can do permutations out the ass of all these different parameters, but you cannot develop a new parameter that's not in the set.
Like, you can't think outside that box.
Right. It's what's that?
The
Arrow's
box is
probability
here.
theorem? Is that it? Or is it Gödel's incompleteness theorem? It's the right? It's within any defined system, you can always write a statement that says I cannot be proven, and they have structured it so that there's no incentive or ability to step out and do the I cannot be proven statement. So sorry, I'm
There's
so
we're in an existential crisis.
well we
The whole
are,
world.
and the thing though is Aldi is that it's human laziness because if I look at what they were doing with AI at Lilly when I left, they were given incentives to use AI because we
Sure.
invested money in it. We want our
Yeah.
return, use it. The time it took people to problem solve the problems that the AI came up with and check it and fix it was 3 times as long as if they'd just done it themselves the first time. And so they're saying, oh, well, it's getting better. I'm spending less time correcting it. Um, but the point is that it's making people lazy, right? It's kind of like when
Right.
calculators came into the classroom. Kids can't do multiplication by hand anymore. Or maybe they
Yeah.
can, but boy, is it hard. I mean, it's funny when you go to a supermarket and there's a
I was
mistake on the scanner and the person or they can't figure out
they,
what
yeah,
to
they can't
give you.
handle it. They
Come
can't
on.
handle it. Yeah. I was thinking about this too the other day. Like, we've been here before, right? Like when the microchip, when you first had microchips, you had to write the hand code, the
Yeah,
assembly.
yeah.
And eventually at some point the compiler took over, right? And you're like, oh, well, the compiler's going to do it for me. Are we just now one step beyond that? we're 2 steps behind? You know what I mean? Like, are we in a spot now where and this is just software, honestly. Like, and obviously this can be applied to other domains, but like software, eventually you're just gonna be like, okay, well, I trust this thing to do what I want it to do, and I don't care how it does it, just that it does it, and and it doesn't break anything, and it works, and you know what I mean? Like, because that was what compilers did.
Hmm.
And eventually, like, compiler might have a bug, and then someone would fix the compiler, and it's like, okay, eventually we're gonna get past that. Are we in that? Are we just in another phase of black boxes? Right? Because like assembly language is like, okay, like I wrote binary language back when I first learned computers. Like I was writing ones and zeros. Like that's as low as it goes. Eventually, like compiler might have. And now, and then assembly, and then compilers, and then the next step, and all that stuff. Like, are we just in another black box world? With it? Now, this is only talking about coding. I don't know about all the
Yeah.
other stuff.
I'm more on the creative end, and I think of it more in terms of like Hollywood's an example for me, right? The Hollywood machine puts out remakes and updates and permutations on IP, and nothing truly groundbreaking and original. But when a small company does it, like A24 is doing some like original stuff now, right? That's sort of like the people who aren't in the machine.
Yeah.
Um, the big money is in the machine. The satisfaction and the scraps are outside the machine. But the machine eventually will do nothing but, Batman 67 or something. Remember all the Rocky jokes, right?
Mm,
Rocky 85. And I think
Yeah.
it's the same way with I mean, it happened in comic books, right? Until someone like Dark Horse came along and started to shake things up. It happened in music. I mean, my kids now are in their 20s and 30s, and they're talking about, oh, this great music I discovered. That's T-Rex, right? I mean, come on. Back when every band sounded different and did different stuff, and now they're just like, oh, I've got another Journey coming in or something like that. So I feel like some of it is maybe bandwagon type stuff in that sense, but with AI, which of course it is an AI, right? It's just machine learning and stuff like that. It's not really AI. There's no intelligence to it. But the thing that's so insidious about it is you've got so much money coercing people to embed it in what they do that it becomes inescapable. Like I
No,
may
it's
say,
inescapable. We're not escaping it.
yeah,
the
Anyway.
I don't know again why you made me think of this, but remember all the Guitar Hero games and Rock Band and
yeah.
everything. Everybody had those and they played those constantly, and then they stopped. They just stopped making them, and everybody's like, "Well,
Because nobody bought them anymore.
well,
It
no, it
wasn't
was
making any money.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't because nobody bought them anymore. They literally said, "There's no more rock music. There isn't."
Right. We did every song we possibly could do,
Like there
and
just
then
isn't any more popular bands like with a guitar,
I feel
a
like that's
bass,
part of
a
part
drum,
of it.
and a singer. They just didn't it was like the music world had changed so much that there wasn't rock bands anymore putting out rock music anymore.
So there was an argument that was made by some evolutionary biologists that evolution stopped in humans because for a mutation to become something that is survival and reproduction strategic element to obtain, it has to be stable over several generations for it to propagate. And the argument is that we are fucking with our environment, not just the physical environment, but the social environments, the technological environments, so fast that we don't have a stable enough time frame for any mutation to embed itself in our genetics anymore. So we've really kind of curtailed our own evolution by making our environments so unstable and so rapidly changing.
I mean,
I thought it was a neat
it's
idea.
hi Scott, hi Jeff.
Hello,
Hey
gentlemen.
guys.
Scott, you got me in trouble last week
How's that?
because I'd been doing Kickstarter, and every time I log on to Kickstarter, it first takes me to Dragon Down, and I saw Maddie, and you guys have a similar hairstyle, and so I said, "Yeah, Dragon's Down, this or that," And everybody said, "Oh, there's Jeff putting his foot in his mouth."
Ah, it's just that you're both very distinguished looking gentlemen.
Yeah, whatever. So that's my fault, huh? Congratulations on your game funding, by the way, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, exciting times.
Now you get to make it.
Yeah.
That's the significantly less fun part, that's for sure.
I've learned a lot. I mostly made it before I started the Kickstarter, so there's no more heavy lifting to do.
It's one of those like, oh no, now I have to do it.
That actually on Dirt Side, that just crushed me because I had it, 80% done. And the problem was Dirt Side's based on planets, and I was selling it to battle stations players who want to be in space. And so it just wasn't what people wanted. It's like trying to sell pasta to pizza fans. And so my local group said, yeah, it kind of works, whatever. And I wanted to make it great. And so I delayed it for 2 years, making it pretty good. And the world hated me for it.
Mm.
And
Nobody
COVID.
hates you, Jeff. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got a few people here. Do you want to before we dive in, you want to do the you want to do initials that I have left over?
That's
Yeah,
what I
that'd be
look for.
We live for it.
All right, it's JB. JB.
JB.
JB.
I got one.
What?
I got one.
I got one? Okay, here we go.
I got one.
Clue number one. Released Immigration Wars in the year 2013.
Creation Wars. I know that.
Clue number two. Has been heavily connected to to a famous right to life or death case.
Jeff,
Go for it.
Joan Baez.
Eh.
I got two.
Clue number three. In 2006, was reportedly approached about becoming the commissioner of the NFL.
Lance,
Clue number four.
you should just put up signs that say this is sports or wrestling so I can just ignore you and go do other things.
It is neither. Clue number four. Is related to a father and a brother who are named George.
Now I know it.
Clue number five. Unsuccessfully ran for president of the United States. Final clue. He was the 43rd governor of the state of Florida.
Got
Scott Demers.
Jeb Bush.
Jeb Bush.
In
Jeb
my defense,
Bush.
a lot of people can confuse him with Joan Baez. So
Yes. You put them next to each other, you can't tell the difference. I mean, it's tough.
I'm gonna call you out on that answer.
Clue number one. Was a broadcaster for ESPN. Clue number two. Played the position of running back for the Armadillos. Clue number three. Was a con artist who ran a popsicle scam.
Scott Demers.
Scott Demers.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman
Yeah,
is
quite spicy.
correct. Well done.
I knew it was that
The
show.
popsicle stand. That's got to be from.
Arrested Development.
I said
Yeah.
no.
Clue number one. Is connected to Kevin Nealon and Jason Sudeikis. Remember, Scott Demers is horrible at this game, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
We're demurring to him.
So who is it related to? Jason Sudeikis and who?
Kevin
I
Nealon.
forget. I wasn't paying attention.
Clue number 2. Gave a speech about consent at the 2016 Academy Awards. Clue number 3. Is famous for traveling by train.
Aldi.
Aldi.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is correct. Well done. Andy, the initials are JB. JB. We've had the answers of Jeb Bush, Jason Bateman, and Joe Biden already, so don't answer any of those.
Okay.
Next one. Has a rumored connection to the movie Ghostbusters. Number 2. Spent time behind bars at the Joliet Correctional Center.
Jenna,
Jenna.
John Belushi.
John Belushi is correct. I just recently rewatched Thief with James Caan, classic 1981 Michael Mann
movie.
film.
Good movie.
And I had forgotten that James Belushi played his partner. His partner in the to do
James
the crimes. His younger brother, James Belushi. Yes.
James Belushi was great in that film where he played the super spy with John Ritter.
Yes.
Real Men. Was
Real
that
Men. There you go.
a great movie?
For all intents, it sounds like James Belushi is kind of a turd of a human, though. Anyway.
Sadness.
Yeah. Clue number 1. Had an appearance in a 2014 Kevin Costner film. Clue number 2. Was a Montezuma Monroe in a 1999 Oliver Stone film.
What? Montezuma Monroe?
Yes.
I don't know what you mean.
Clue number 3. Is in the National Lacrosse Hall of Fame. Jeffrey.
James Brown.
I would accept Jim or James Brown, famous running back for the Cleveland Browns. Well done. How did
James
the
Brown.
lacrosse get you there?
Oh, because they always said that about him, that he was hell on a lacrosse field.
So Montezuma, the Montezuma thing, that's from Mars Attacks.
Yes. Good pull there, Scott. Good pull. Here we go. Clue number 1. Investigated bank robberies. Clue number 2. Connected to a rooster. Clue number 3. Was the owner of Seabiscuit. Clue number 4. Was connected to Wild Bill Hickok.
Scott. Jeff Bridges.
Jeffrey Bridges is correct. The next clue was a bowling enthusiast.
Yeah. In which case, all of us would have said something.
Remember, Scott Demers is not good at these games. Just
No.
remember, everybody. Just remember, he's horrible at these games.
I actually thought I could have guessed like Jeff Bridges one about investigated bank robberies. I kept thinking that was at like RIPD or whatever.
That's good.
I don't, the one about.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if that was right, but I literally went to Jeff Bridges right away, frighteningly.
Well, I was going to say Texas Ranger, but I thought that would give it away. But so if you haven't seen that movie where he's the Texas Ranger chasing the guys that are robbing banks,
Right.
I can't think of the name right now.
Should have said something like dated Dwan. See if would anybody have gotten that one?
But God, what was the name of that? Hell or High Water. Watch Hell or High Water. That is a very, very good movie. And it is a very good commentary on the plight of the basically lower middle class and how they are being ground into the dirt. But anyway, clue number 1 was rescued by Italian fishermen.
Jeff,
Go for it.
James Bond.
Good guess.
Clue
You
number
only
2.
died twice.
Clue number 2 is often seen near a scope.
Aldi.
Aldi.
Jason Bourne?
Jason Bourne. Well done, Jason Bourne.
You didn't give the clues with enough jerky motion.
Oh, yeah. Clue number 1. Appeared in the 2016 movie Zoolander 2.
Aldi.
Jenna,
Did anybody? I think it was Aldi, but
It was
Right
Justin Bieber. Oh,
just
was it me?
yeah.
I believe it was. Everybody's saying it was you, Aldi. What's your guess?
Oh, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber is correct. How do
That
you
one I
pull
know,
that?
like a bullet. Like I know that. Like that's the only Zoolander 2 clue I know.
That is ridiculous.
They kill him crazy at the beginning. They shoot him.
All right, clue number 1. Included a red flower. Clue number 2 is connected to Scarlett Johansson.
Jenna,
Jenna.
Jeremy Brenner,
Eh. Clue number 3 included a parody of the Beatles. Clue number 4 included a boy in a basket. Clue number 5 included bare necessities.
Scott.
Scott Demers.
Yeah. Bare necessities. Jungle Book. Yeah.
Jungle Book. Well done.
What's the connection to Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
Did the
It was
voice of I forget the Panther or whatever. Not the Panther. In the like one where Bill Murray played Baloo and Scarlett Johansson, I forget what role
did you
she played.
Shere Khan? Was it
No, that was I think that was Kiefer Sutherland actually who did Shakan.
Bagheera.
Panther.
No, she was the
Panther?
snake, right? Wasn't she the snake, the python or whatever?
That's right. Yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah. By the
Man.
way, Susan the Banshees did a fantastic cover of that song, Trust in Me. It's amazing.
Good old Baloo. Clue number 1. This was broadcast from space in 1965. Clue number 2. This was first published in 1857. Clue number 3. This is connected to Batman.
Andy.
Andrew.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells is correct. Batman smells. Robin laid an egg.
The Batmobile lost its wheel.
And
Joker
the
And the Joker
got
got
away.
away.
Who wrote Jingle Bells, Batman Smells? Who was the person who came up with that? I would love to know.
Sure,
Clue number 1 was forbidden To see a magician. Clue number 2. In 2017, had no memory of stabbing a man to death. Clue number 3. Dealt with an urban legend known as the Tall Man.
Jenna.
Jenna.
Jack Black.
I love that you're taking swings.
Hey, I gotta pretend I'm here.
Yep.
Actually,
Clue
I'm
number
not.
4.
I'm pretty impressed with a Jack Black guess, to be honest, because I've been laser focused on a Jack Black clue, to be honest.
Clue number 4. Was chased by Leatherface.
Got
Scott Demers
Jessica Biel.
is correct. Jessica Biel. There you go. So we got 3 left. We got Scott with 5, Aldi with 3. Aldi can pull it off, but everybody else is just playing for pride at this point. You're just playing for pride.
I have no pride. I quit.
All right. Here we go. Clue number 1. Has a connection to the Atari 2600.
Andy.
Andrew.
Jack Black.
Jack Black is correct. Well done.
I was just my timing was wrong.
He did the commercial for Pitfall.
That's a great pull right there. That's great.
He did a.
I'm laser focused on Jack Black, and I'm sitting with my thumb up my butt.
All right, Aldi, you can tie. You can tie if you run the table. You can tie if you run the table. Otherwise, here we go. Last 2.
So it's everybody against Aldi.
Yes.
On my behalf.
Clue number 1 is a widower.
Aldi. James Bond.
Oh no!
Scott Demers wins by default.
Well, he got married, right?
You didn't hear my guess yet.
What's your guess, Jenna?
Sam Watterson.
Oh, that's an old pull. That is an old pull. Well done. Clue number 2. Was infected with the prion variant. Clue number 3. Was friends with intelligence analyst Chloe O'Brien. Clue number 4. Connected to David Palmer.
Lost my desire to hurry up and win it.
Clue number 5. Was part of the Los Angeles counter-terrorist unit. Final clue. Was played by Kiefer Sutherland.
No. Whether I couldn't remember pull his name if I had to.
Oh, I know this one.
3.
Jenna. Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer. Yep.
All right.
I never watched that.
The only reason I know that is from playing euchre, because he was right Bauer.
Right Bauer. Left Bauer.
All right. Final one. Appeared with Leonardo DiCaprio in the film Catch Me If You Can. Clue number 2. Connected to a legendary video game. Clue number 3. Can be often seen in casinos.
Aldi.
Aldi.
Bond.
James Bond is correct.
Yay.
Was he in Catch Me If You Can?
What?
Did
He
go by
goes
this?
he goes to the movie. You know, he's just
he
like,
goes to the movies.
Yeah. So
was a good movie.
I think one of the times he escapes or whatever, he's at the movie theater watching that or whatever. And they close in on him. So it's kind of a cheap.
I just want to express my disappointment that there wasn't a Javier Bardem clue.
Sorry.
Waiting for Jim Beam.
Yeah,
Mm.
I figured that was gonna be in there.
I
A
was
lot of
waiting.
P-
I was waiting for Johnny Bravo.
Hmm.
Oh.
I thought you'd have thrown us a Johnny Bravo.
Is
God,
Johnny
for luck,
Bravo? Like, what would the clues be for Johnny Bravo?
Be some Cartoon Network stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
I
a
think
Cartoon Network.
Jimmy Buffett would have been a good one.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
anytime anybody wants to make one, go ahead. I mean, everybody's always got this. Oh, I was really waiting for this. You just
Lance
couldn't pull it
has it.
off.
Lance has his no one takes me seriously face now.
Yeah.
No one respects the work I do.
Those quizzes are the ones that take a long time. At least with like the initials, like my wife will like research stuff for me. It's kind of nice.
That's nice.
All right, let's do the Gen Con thing. We already talked glowingly about your upcoming release last time. We already passed the D's, Jenna. But if you'd like to talk about your game at all, and I'm happy to it. And also, I would like Jeff to take some time to talk about his game that he currently has on Kickstarter as well. Just to spread the word, if you will.
I wasn't here for the last one. Did they like it?
Well, people commented. Hungry Gamer was like excited about it. So
Yeah, so it's funny. So far, a review just came out by Charlie Thiel, and he and the guys at So Very Wrong About Games. It's funny how people quibble about totally different things, right? I just find it fascinating. Anyway, Witches of Willow Spur is coming out. I'm very excited for you guys if you're at Gen Con to come and check it out. It's a complete departure for me. It's more of a cutesy kind of thing with some cooperative game. But the thing that's new news that I'll share with you is that by just a happy set of coincidences, Allison Mackenzie, the artist for the Witches, is going to be coming and hanging out at the booth. And I'll have post the Witches for sale for $10, and she's going to sign them.
that is cool.
Yeah.
And good.
I just thought I'd share that with you guys.
I think that I'm excited for people to buy lots of that game, especially after Gen Cons, so I can ship them and make some money. Speaking of which, I do have a contract just to send you, not to bore people with talk about whatever, but yeah, I'll just email it to you or whatever.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right. So
You want me to about Lightspeed?
No, you talk about your game, man.
So there is Lightspeed. It's live on Kickstarter now. Thank you all for your support. It is the game of heroic starship adventure in under half an hour. So
what's the name of it?
Was too thick and too deep and too much for everybody. Not for everybody, but for people that aren't serious gamers. And this one just kind of fits the bill. And it funded in 5 hours yesterday, and now I'm just on gravy train time. It's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was really. You funded, I think, first day, if I'm not mistaken, right?
You need to upload a picture to Board Game Geek. There's no pictures.
Oh, let's see. I don't know if I have any pictures.
What?
You gotta have pictures on your.
Take a
thing.
screenshot of yourself in the back.
I mean, I guess you could. Well, if you don't have a real.
I don't have a.
Don't have a picture. What kind of?
There we go.
Yeah. No, put your face in front of it too. Get your face in the pic. Yeah, there you go. That's a screenshot worth putting on Board
Now
Game.
dance for us.
Sing a song.
Don't just, for God's sakes, wave it around.
The funny part is that it's so hot here that I'm just sitting around in my underwear thinking, I never stand up, so I don't have to worry about it. So I just slide over there to get it.
It isn't After Dark just yet. Soon, though. Soon. Well, cool. Go back it, and if you guys have already backed it, back it again.
Yeah.
As the man says.
I got bounced.
You got bounced? What happened?
Well, nobody noticed, but
No, I noticed
Oh.
you froze. I saw you froze and then you dropped.
I, I was
Yeah.
sad. You know, when you don't tell me that I didn't
I was
notice.
giving Jeff crap about not having a picture of the game.
Yeah.
Are you linked? I mean, is your stuff all linked up? Like you have? There's so many games that come on Kickstarter that have 0 links to Board Game Geek. It's like kind of wild to me.
I don't know. I started a board game geek
I'm looking.
specifically for that.
So it's funny. I searched for light space speed on Kickstarter, and it was like, no, there's nothing like that. Couldn't.
No.
No, not at all.
Oh, I've got the Kickstarter link.
You have to do it without the space in there.
Yeah, Kickstarter. Their search sucks. I'm just kidding. BGG search sucks. Someday.
You know what's funny about
someday.
you know
I'm
what's
gonna
funny?
get, I'm gonna get my Claude code on it.
Yeah.
Claude is gonna help me with my search engine.
I gotta tell you, I don't think I've released a game in the last 8 years that I didn't have a Board Game Geek page up at least 2 years prior to the release. It's such a great tool because
There's
like
some
even
people
with
that just wing it.
well the Dragons Down, the only reason I got any credibility when I was doing that was I think that one was like 4 years early. I started I actually took advantage of a loophole in your code actually, but I created a page for it, and then I said re-implements Magic Realm, which you could do at that time. You could say re-implements without permission, and then people just flamed me. And I said, let me publish some design. You know, there's so many games that have claimed to be Magic Realm, and you're just another.
I see.
You know,
So
you're
you linked
blah
it
blah blah.
in.
And then it got to about a month later, it got removed as hey, this you can't do this and whatever. But by then, people had started to follow it a little bit, and I just started publishing designer diaries. Like I'm not joking, 3-4 years before I went live. I used it as a marketing tool. You were essential in my success, Aldi. Truly,
Really?
100%, no doubt. Biggest factor, I think.
Don't
Truly.
say that out loud, or he's going to come after you for 10%.
I know it's going to be like, yeah.
I'll give him.
Well deserved. Well
I
deserved.
got to go edit my page and say it re-implements Dragons Down.
And then
There you go.
I gotta say it re-implements what's that game that is never coming out? Glory to Rome.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
GTR.
Or it
Or,
re-implements Stellaris. You know,
Actually, do you see the game that's re-implementing StarCraft? What is that game? The Cthulhu
yeah,
game?
the old ones or something.
Old ones, yeah.
The same designer or one of the designers is.
One of the designers, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually really intrigued by that because I think Forbidden Stars, the combat system is among the most atrocious in my opinion, but the rest of the game is so good. You know, they have this like card play where they build on each other and you leave some of the icons out. Cool concept, gets so dang fiddly. You know, and I just don't.
It took away this.
Yeah.
Wasn't StarCraft pretty smooth though?
StarCraft was smoother, had smoother combat for sure. They made, you know, it's the old story of more doesn't mean better.
I feel like there was another game before StarCraft that had that too. Some fantasy game. I can't remember the name of it. It was a fantasy flight game. Rune Wars, maybe?
Yes, I think you're
Rune
right.
Wars part of that. Something like that.
So I'm going to make a quick tangent here, a quick aside. If you made Homer Simpson into some weird misanthropic golem type creature and stuck a leather mask around his face, I think it would look like what's on the piano keyboard behind Aldi.
Do you know what that is?
I have no idea, but it is
Let me go grab it.
out.
Is it like an ugly doll or something?
Turn off his camera so we can't see he's in his underwear. Or maybe no underwear at all. Maybe that's that.
May I would like to say, if you haven't seen the Odyssey, go see the Odyssey.
I'm excited to see it.
I'm waiting for the alien.
For like 3 days now. Or 2 days.
Oh my God, is that Homer?
It is. It's a Homer Godzilla.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's the creepiest thing I've seen in quite some time.
Oh my God. I was going to go to bed. I don't know if I can now.
Yeah, it's a Homer Treehouse of Horror, Homer Godzilla.
Oh my God.
And I got I had to get the Simpsons couch too.
Da.
Pretty cool.
I was telling someone about the old Tracy Ullman show when The Simpsons started as shorts,
Yeah, I remember that.
and we watched a couple of their skits. They've got a skit of where Tracy sings Paint It Black, and they paint the whole kitchen drapes and all black. It's amazing. She had so much talent. And the Simpsons shorts, they're so rough. They're so, it's like when you see someone start a web comic and then like 4 years later how refined their art is.
Yeah.
It's that same kind of feeling.
There was a really kind of I hate to say like a kerfuffle, but a few years back, and you can Google it, like Tracy Ullman tried to sue like Matt Groening and the Simpsons people, basically saying because of the contract they had to like have the shorts on her show, like she was due like some a windfall of some sort
Right.
for giving them the beginning of the thing. And of course, I mean, who knows what the contract A, B, or C was,
Mhm.
and it got bounced out of court quicker than, you know. And I mean, I mean, what did somebody say? It was like the Simpsons got good again for like 2 seasons, like 3 years ago, and now it's bad again. Now it's just not funny anymore. It's just, but man,
Hey,
that
Chad.
that seasons 3 through 8. That's some of the best TV you'll ever watch. It's just
Um,
and you go
That
look
was
who was
Conan.
writing it at that time, and you realize, I mean, it was just like, I mean,
Yeah. Conan wrote a lot of that too, right? He was
well,
part of the
and that's the crazy thing. Like, if you go and you actually like when Conan talks about working for it, I mean, I won't do it justice, but track down like when he talks about when he has on his podcast when he has like the old Simpsons crew on and he's talking to them about it, and like they're still at this same office that he talks about is just this, like, you wouldn't know that that's where everybody is writing the Simpsons. You wouldn't know they're making this $1 billion IP in there. And he talked when he got his job, he he asked if he could have this one room as an office, and it was like the worst room in the building, and they were like, yeah, sure, go ahead. It was like this cramped little hole in the wall that didn't have any ventilation, no window, no nothing, and he worked in there for whatever, writing stuff for them. And then he asked, he's like, what, who took over that room? They're like, nobody. It's just filled with boxes at this point. It's just like nobody ever wanted to work in that room. You were an idiot for wanting to work in that room. We just left it alone after that. So, but yeah, no, it's crazy. But anyway, let's talk Gen Con games nobody wants to buy. I mean, that I'm sure somebody wants to buy.
Have new ones added? Do you have any new ones since last week? Are you subscribed?
To what? There's like 17 new ones, but I'm not going to try to find out what it is.
Well, you should just go through the 17 and then
The
How
thing,
do I know? I don't know what those are.
the thing that amazes me is the list
Never
on
mind.
DVD. There's a new game every freaking day. It's up to like 625 or something.
Yeah, I think it's bigger than last year.
Gee,
So we are and in Gen Con news, on Friday they're going to shut down selling badges for their most popular options, but they still haven't sold out, which, we can talk about that later. But
Yeah,
I
it
have
might
my
sell out.
own.
It still could sell out.
by the
That's
way,
what-
you guys, if you're at Gen Con, please stop and see me because I think this is going to be my last one.
Where
Well,
are you going to be?
I'll
Jenna?
stop by, John.
I'm in 1541.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is going to be my last one.
All right, here we go. We're a Pandasaurus. We got through the
Hey.
O's.
Wait, William Adia has got a new game? What is that?
Greyloon. That's called
Is that-
Greyloon.
Is that re-implementing something or is it brand new? I mean,
Auction,
William Adia.
It says
Kalis,
English
you know?
edition.
auction Dutch priority, a Dutch auction, where the price just continues to go
Keeps going
down
down.
until somebody finally buys it.
it says unique worker placement game.
Okay, so it's not a re-implementation of something. God, I haven't seen William in years. Very nice guy.
It's $40. They're giving it away. Look at that. Nobody
know.
sells a game for
I know,
$40 anymore.
That's a euro, I'm sure, because it's William.
Yeah.
Worker
Hey,
placement
Gulo.
and adventure set in a rich and captivating medieval fantasy world.
So Gulo, one of the greatest kids games of all time.
Oh, it's coming back.
Gulo has the best thing about Gulo is that it's easier for kids to play than adults because adults' fingers are too big to try to dig into the pile of wooden eggs and not manage. I played that game 100 times with my kids.
It says you own it. Do you still own it?
Oh yeah, I still own it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should pause briefly to mock the 892 uh geek message notifications
I
that
have
you have.
15,000.
Well, so I don't think
Yeah.
that's fair because I just answer them when I get a geek mail. I just answer it because it goes right to my email, so I just respond to it that way. So I mean, I don't ever respond to them on geek mail.
Oh, Hacienda's coming back.
And most of those
Hacienda's
are
really awesome.
Most of those are we have published your video. You know that's what most of those are.
I guess Daryl Anders attached himself to it.
I mean, yay. I mean,
D-
whatever.
Daryl was shopping around Wolfgang Kramer stuff. Like he made an agreement with.
He got all Wolfgang Kramer's games and modified them, and yeah, that's a great game. I love Hacienda, and I'm very curious about this Kingdom Crossing game. I know nothing about it except it looks
Help
cool.
the
Oh wait,
queen build a new
133.40. Wait, what? Why is it $133.40? What? That must not be linked correctly. Hold on.
It seems that
You're so mad. You're so mad.
No, but it's just like I see these bugs.
A new Machi Koro game. I mean, I don't know. I mean, whatever.
It is $133. Someone's listing for 103. Some place called Serendipity Unlimited is selling it for $133.
Well, that's very serendipitous. Mustache. Hey, trick taking. What are we up to? Like, I think it's 16 now.
Yeah, we lost count, right? I fell asleep. So
no, it was 15. A chaotic twist on trick taking. So 16 trick taking games so far. We're very down.
What's up with Machi Koro coming back? That's crazy.
It's weird. Like trick taking, we were probably on like 70 trick taking games at this point last year. But so trick taking had its fad. We're moving on.
What about Machi Koro though?
Who cares?
Machi Koro is awesome.
Thank you.
Would you guys publish Machi Koro if you had the rights to it? You probably would, right?
No.
It's done.
Quite honestly,
it's played out.
I mean, I don't.
No, it's not that. But the reason I would not publish Machi Koro today, like if I had the money to start a publishing, I would not publish Machi Koro because Space Base exists, and
fair enough.
You don't see people playing Machi Koro. Like you go to BGG Con, for example, they're not playing Machi Koro. They will still play Space Base.
Yeah, right.
Base. All right, Sandcastles, another Alex Cutler game. Tulico, race to place all your spirit animal tokens in this mystical tile laying game. Great. Perplexed Games has Quagmire.
Hey,
Program your frogs
Chris Andy.
for bog domination.
I like Chris Andy's good. I like Chris Andy games.
Sure. Phase Shift Games has Aetherspire. Remember when games didn't have to be cute all the time? Remember when games didn't have to have a cute picture in the front?
Yeah.
Anyway. Remember when Doomtown came back? Was that Doomtown, like the Doomtown Deluxe version AEG made with like the poker chips and everything like that? And they were selling them for like $200 at Gen Con like 5 years ago. So do I.
Yep.
Doomtown Weird West Edition.
I keep trying to scroll on your screen.
Me too. I'm with you. I did the same thing about 4 times now.
Pine Box Entertainment. It's a good name for a company if you're just going to make Western themed stuff. But anyway, Pendragon, Glory of the Round Table. I mean, in the world of the Pendragon RPG, do you want to play an RPG with no fantasy elements whatsoever? No. Well, then you don't want to play Pendragon. Pink Hawk
Speak-
Games, Pirates of the High Teas.
Is that a innuendo?
Yeah. Well, it's Pirates of the High
High
Seas.
No,
Seas.
no.
Oh, Pink Hawk.
Yeah.
Maybe. Why don't you get your
What-
mind out of the gutter?
Where-
What's an
where-
innuendo of?
Uh, mm,
I don't know. I don't see it.
no.
Well,
Okay.
say Pink Hawk Fast.
Pincock.
Yeah, there you go. What is up with all these tea games? Have you noticed that like tea is like the
tea
new
is a
thing?
it's a good thing. It's a nice
No, it
fact.
isn't.
People
No, it
are
isn't.
trying to signal for cozy, is what they're
Remember the
trying to do.
coffee games of yore? There was lots of coffee games recently.
Ugh, it's just like
Coffee roaster
These
and coffee.
trends are just driving me crazy. Plaid Hat, Ashes Ascendancy.
Oh, Ashes is back.
Remember when Ashes came out? I like that first game, Ashes.
I do.
That was a game I ended up getting to play that at Gen Con with who's his face? Wesley.
I will say I really
Weird.
like they was it last year, year before they put out a solo version of Ashes, and I really enjoyed that. Like I'm a big Ashes fan. I'd rather play Ashes than Magic, really.
I'm the weirdo that if I'm gonna play a solo game, I'll play a video game.
Yeah.
By the
No,
way, sidebar. Did you see the guild has got like a couple million, $3 million funding in Kickstarter for a
Oh,
movie?
good for them.
Yeah.
Remember those guys?
I remember those guys.
Alicia
Some
Day's
guild?
group, right?
Yeah.
Brumble Quest, Super Auto Pets Card Battle.
the that's based off of an app, and the app is pretty fun if you haven't. It's a auto battler if you've ever played any of those like Teamfight Tactics or anything like that. Except that it's instead of being like on a grid or a hex, it's got a single line, but it's got the same kind of building up an economy thing that you see in those things. It's the app is pretty good. I don't know about the
Lots of Super Auto Pets. Prest has no game box. Play to Z.
They were pressed for
I've been
time.
fixing these problems.
Ah,
It's a bug with the system.
It's
They have a picture. I need to fix it.
it's
Wii
because
Folk.
it's because everything's vibe coded, right?
No, this has not been vibe. This is the old system that was hand coded, sir. Not that I would vibe code it if I could.
Play with Us Design. Oops.
Prest has no versions. What?
Abs. Eat
Somebody
colorful
linked this wrong.
fruits to grow rainbow feathers. Be the most beautiful bird on earth. Club of Cthulhu. Doodle Puzzle. Leaves. These games look so boring and so just nothing.
I'm so with you.
Soloween. Join the grandest festival at Death School.
I'm
That's weird.
so
It's
sick
an
of
indie.
schools.
Plate or Plata. Ada's Library.
Ada Lovelace, right?
I have no idea.
No, it's Linda Lovelace.
First programmer.
Hey.
Stop.
Alphabet Code, a head-to-head deduction game where you race to decode a secret 5-letter alphabet. Big Shot, bid for the most valuable properties. Depot, deliver and sort packages to shed out your hand first. Man, working at Amazon
nothing
without
says-
being paid.
Yeah, nothing more fun than that.
Yeah, just like the joy of sorting. It is. It's an Amazon package. Look at it.
Yes, it is an Amazon. How about that? I'm totally into that. Let's go.
You're the one. Be the
There-
first
there-
to enclose 7 areas with time. Again,
This-
this is that same thing where I'm going to go off on a rant here, but it's just like, let's make 27 $15 games and hope that they cost pennies to make, and hopefully we'll sell thousands of each of them.
Yeah,
'Cause they-
but when the shipping costs come in nowadays, no.
Yeah. Gouda.
So,
Leaning Tower of Pizza. Meow 10. Meow Dice. God. Nebular Colors.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Not everything can be a meaty Euro or a thematic,
Yeah, but does
adventure.
everything have to be just a bunch of drivel?
Ah,
But we don't.
I
One of these is Wolfgang Kramer, right? Like,
Well, that's New York.
Oh,
It's just a different title.
Orapa Space. Silver
Alex
Mine.
Randolph.
Stereo Mind.
Yeah, gotta reprint.
maybe I'll cancel my flight to Gen Con.
I'm counting on you being there, jerk. Abroad. Travel through Europe for
Looks
28
good.
days.
This game looks good.
You're just saying that because it's Portal and you want to be nice.
It does look good to me.
All right. Well, maybe it's awesome. I'm
I mean,
kind of sick of all these travel.
I'm trying to look for
games,
some positivity here, Lance.
I understand that, but I'm also getting sick of it's travel. It's the travel games because we know it's too expensive to go and do anything and travel now. So we'll play games about traveling.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feels like I don't know. I'm post curious. Emerald Echoes. Solve puzzles to uncover the story of a legendary alchemist.
99 players.
240 minutes?
Oh, it's probably like an escape room kind of thing.
Oh yeah, you're probably right there.
Mm-hmm.
Ministry of Lost Things, Case 2. Yeah. Hey, Queen. Alhambra. Remember that game?
Yeah, I do.
Family and Friends Edition.
It's a good game.
It's a classic.
I guess it's coming back in a new version.
I mean, it's good. Alhambra bangs, man.
I mean, so it says it's $40, which if you had asked me how much does Alhambra cost, that is the amount I would say right now. But it's like saying it's a new compact box.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was buying Alhambra, though, I would advocate, like if a friend asks, should I buy Alhambra, I would tell them buy it used off Geek Market. But that's me.
Fast Out, Fox Grove, Out of Words, Ronin.
Scott Brady game.
Huh?
Emanuela Ornea. He's
Torture
awesome.
Path.
We like Emanuela Ornea.
All right, folks, I gotta call it a night. This is literally lights out for our hero.
Good night, Jeff. Hey, we gotta talk. We need to have a phone conversation before Gen Con.
Yeah, Jeff, I want to have a phone conversation as well.
I don't know. I'll shoot you an email and then
I will also shoot you an email.
I'm going on the road tomorrow at 5 a.m.
I'm going on the road at 5 a.m.
Feel free to call me.
Jeff, how long were you? You're going on the road from 5 to when?
I'm driving to Denver and then from Denver to St. Louis and then St. Louis to Gen Con.
All right. Do I have your phone number?
Yes, you do. And I'll because I got yours and I'll text you anyway to remind you.
All right, do that. Because I gotta figure out how I assume we're holding your stuff for you at the booth. Still?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
I'll have better stuff next time.
Well, I believe that. So
all
right, brother.
All right, thanks
get some rest.
Have fun storming the castle.
I will.
So this is weird. R&R Games swore they would never go back to Gen Con.
Are they going to have their own booth? Or are they selling to somebody else?
It says booth 541.
Why did they say they weren't going back?
I can't really discuss because they told me why, but they were very disenfranchised with Gen Con. And I'll leave it at that.
Are you skipping over the Emanuela Ornea game?
Well,
I'm very curious about that.
Okay. What has Emanuela Ornea made that I would care about?
What's another game? Can't remember the names. He's very good though.
Well, I mean, very
Ultramar.
memorable.
Oh yeah, Ultramar. I also like Pioneers quite a lot.
Mm.
Il Principe.
El
Assyria.
Principe. I wonder if that game is a re-implementation of one of those games.
Harmagor.
Probably just like the movies nowadays. Nobody can make anything new.
I should write the word. I should put the implementation. Does it say wait, go scroll up.
Huh.
Oh, it looks brand new.
Hey,
Forge your
Aldi.
path, reclaim your honor.
Hey, Aldi.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It does. No, nothing. Never mind.
I thought you were. Hey, those are thick, chunky bits. All right.
I mean, I
Honor
like a good
games.
Queen Euro. Come on, it's Emmanuel is good. Is great.
60 minutes sounds light.
Yeah. What? Who wants to play 2+ hours?
I
Lots
do.
of people.
Yeah, not me.
Ravensburger. Disney. Hey, more villainous.
Oh my gosh, the game that will never end.
Yes.
Buttonville is very good, by the way. Glorious Guilds totally overlooked last year. Essen, it's really great.
I can't remember what I saw on that. It sounded interesting.
It is very good.
This is dumb. Horrified Ravenloft has been out forever.
No, it's not. It just came out. What do you mean forever?
It's been out for since probably, in my opinion, May.
Okay.
But that's fine. Just
Do
anybody
you
can
think
submit
it's
anything
all brand new
nowadays.
games now at Gen Con? Do you think every game? By the way,
If it's on this list, it should be
Buttonville came out
releasing
at
at
Essen
Gen
last
Con.
year. Yeah, it's releasing at Gen Con. Las Vegas has been out for 10 years, by the way. 20 years. One of the greatest games ever made.
Las Vegas is a
Yes.
banger. It's an absolute banger. Of
Get
a
that game. I'm gonna buy all of them. I have like 3 copies of this stupid
Las
game.
Las Vegas is easily one of. I mean, it's like literally a game that we. I mean, it's there's just so much excitement about what are you gonna put? Where are you gonna put them? You know,
Yep.
like trying to get that money. Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's.
It's so good.
It is super good.
Who gave it? Style.
Ravensburger.
Yeah. Mind the Lines, don't care. One Piece, Nakama. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's.
And I want to get.
I don't think there exists
Cardina.
an anime game that's any good. What is the back? Who's got the
I
weird
think it's
background?
Maddie.
Matt, you got some.
But that one is just going to need.
Matt,
it's gonna
Mute
finalize.
yourself,
That's
Matthew.
a big player board.
can you mute him as the host?
Truck forward. We've got
You should be able to mute him.
some
What's
cards.
going
I don't think
on?
you get icons or things. Those are kind of cool to those. And there's like a small player board, the drafting board. But
Matt, you need to mute.
Matthew, what do you
is there TTS? for that?
He turned the video off and not the audio. That's hilarious.
If not, I can photograph it for you.
Oh, you can photograph it for us.
you as well.
You know, you guys are all right. No matter what I do, I can't scroll through this
Styles.
list.
Good question about TTS though.
There we go.
Hooray.
There it is.
Okay. Rebel Studio, The Trial of the Forest. They liked it so much they submitted it twice.
All right, I'm gonna delete one.
What are you
I mean,
talking about? Why
like
would you
here's
do
like it's
that?
self-service now.
Yeah, but it's funny how the 2 different games have 2 different sets of likes. Like 3 times more people like the second one.
Well,
Yeah.
the second one is $1 cheaper.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. I mean, why would you buy the $59 one when you could buy the $60 one? Rebellion Unplugged. Joyride Turbo. Sniper Elite, the board game. All right.
That's a
Sniper
good
Elite
game.
is actually a really good game. Yep.
The board game.
Yes. I have it. I have it.
Yeah,
but maybe it's
awesome.
different.
Wait
It's
a
a
minute, how
real.
could, how could
It's
you
a,
have it? It's releasing at Gen Con.
It says 2022.
Oh, that's right. God
so
damn it.
that game is it's a video game that they made into a board game, and it is a really good hidden movement game. They have some really cool ideas in there. I was not expecting much, but it's a keeper. I kept it.
Well, so I was under the impression that this list was just for games
Yeah, but it's
coming out this
self-service.
year.
So
Let's
people.
not. We're bagging on Aldi. Let's lay off.
So
Let's lay
we
off.
we do give a little leeway if it's the first time it's coming to the States.
Ah, okay.
I would like a Sniper Elite. I like that. I've heard the good things about that.
I mean, do they have an expansion? Like scroll up a little bit. No,
I've heard good things about that game.
but I don't know. Has Rebellion been to Gen Con before? I don't know.
Mm,
Here's the thing. We give a little leeway.
Yeah, 4 years. Sorry, I'm sorry.
If you have less than 3 games in your repertoire, you can list older games. That's the rule.
Say that again.
If you have less than 3 games in your repertoire, you can list older
Oh.
games.
Oh, okay.
You don't know how hard it is for me not to say fewer. It's fewer.
Fewer
Yes.
games. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
6 sojourns.
Not 7.
Not so 6 and 6.
The number is 6, not 5, not 7, but 6 sojourns were made.
You will count. You will take the holy hand grenade, and you will count to 3. You will
Armaments.
not count more than 3.
You shall take the boat in the canyon with the dragon.
By the
So-
way, if any of you guys want to like help out on this list and maintain it, I'll take any help.
I'll delete everything but the gray fox.
If you want to be a admin of this list, you know, we got openings.
I did it. I did one. Was it for 2 years? Me and Eric did it.
I think you should just delete everybody and it's not till you reapply the 3rd time that you know they're serious and leave them on the list.
Well, come on. Renegades only published 2 games. They deserve to have Lords of Waterdeep on here.
It's a reprint. That game's been out of print for years.
Mm.
It says 2026 right there, English edition, second approved term.
Nice.
Nice. Diplomacy, the Golden Blade.
But
I love
second,
that you guys care about this stuff. You
printing-
really don't. Do you really
The,
care about this stuff?
wait. Second
really
printing is
don't.
different than second edition.
Yeah.
Second printing just means we paid money to have it printed again.
We're just grousing.
I know, you're killing me.
No, it's because
You guys get
Lance-
free advertising for you
because-
pay 0 to be on this list, by the way.
No, but it's because Lance
My expenses keep going up. My expenses keep going up.
we didn't get to do the
I see
airing
no
of grievances.
I see no dollars here sitting next to these game listings.
We were denied the airing of grievances, and this is the pent up hostility.
I know. People like care so much about this stuff. They put threads on Facebook.
We used to have a
Back.
saying back when I was a professor, we used to have a saying that the reason that the politics are so vicious in academia is because the rewards are so small.
Right.
It's the same with this.
I'll be right back.
But you're gonna miss Thunder Road Ignition.
It won't start.
Thunder Road Ignition. Unmatched Stars and Stripes. I can't believe how they just keep coming out with more and more of these unmatched. I played it twice, and both times I was like, I don't like this. I don't get it. I don't get why people love this stuff. I mean, I guess I understand why they're like, what if Muhammad Ali fought Godzilla? Who would win? You know, just
Yeah.
like, I get that, but I don't know. It just drives me crazy. Resurrection games. We're not restoring in D&D. We're not giving you back your levels. We're bringing you back from the grave and resurrection. Brave and Bold, a bag building combat game. Game of Thrones, Masters of Intrigue. Yay! Another trick-taking game. There we go. We're up to 17. This game turns trick-taking on its head. Thank God. You know, all those other ones, a chaotic change to trick-taking, a trick-taking with a twist. Oof. Just Looney Tunes, plunge into the world of Bugs Bunny and his pals in this madcap battle of wits plus luck.
Are all these games are designed by Brad Zander?
It looks like they're like Brad Zander. and they're all like an IP. Scooby-Doo, The Mystery Masquerade. Brad Zander's been working hard. I'm gonna guess Brad Zander owns Resurrection Games. That's
Oh,
just my theory.
that's a good guess. I'm interested to know how he's, you know,
Licensing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Knows somebody who knows somebody.
with yeah.
Should try to meet him.
Well, I don't I don't need help on that front. It's more that I think it's interesting that uh, so those 4 games are the 4 games that are listed for him. Yeah, I just wonder how he's coming up
A man with a dream. Why you gotta
and a lot
hack
of
on him?
and releasing well, not okay.
Road to Infamy, Bordeaux. Make wine in this paper and pencil adaptation of fromage.
So Ben Rossett was the second program manager I worked with at Panda.
No.
And then he quit Panda to go and do game design himself.
Yeah, Ben was our guy too at TMG.
Was he?
Was he? Isn't that right? There, Andy?
No, we interacted with him like as a temporary thing, but he was not one of our
Who was the guy who
primary.
always took us out to dinner?
Brent was the most common person.
I thought it was Ben. Who knows? What do I know?
Brent Kinney?
Yeah.
Brent Kinney was I was his first client at Panda when he was a project manager, and he was my first project manager. We both started in our roles back on Shadows of Malice.
Yeah. And he's
Pop
still
art.
with them. He's just not a project manager.
Yeah, no, he's like head of HR now.
Layered transparent cards, so on and so forth. Rolling Wizard Studios, Stem and Branch. Reconstruct a complete 60 years Zodiac calendar. Sounds thrilling.
That's a great name for a circulatory system.
I mean, it
game.
sounds good to me.
Just why? Why are these boring, dull games collaborate to reconstruct the complete 60 years Zodiac calendar?
I like the Zodiac calendar.
It might be a great game. Like, you gotta.
I know Lance has no tolerance for anything different.
The Battle of the Divas.
Sounds
Callus and Tabaldi. No, it doesn't.
good. I like the art.
Scott,
on
what
that
do you
glass
think?
door.
You want to
That
play
glass
the
door.
Battle of the Divas?
Nope.
Okay. How about the Glasgow train robbery, a cooperative train heist for 2 players?
I like that art.
Yeah, I like the art. I don't want to cooperate with one other person. I don't like cooperating with anybody else, to be honest. But
Yeah.
one would just be boring.
The Queen of Spies. Lead a covert spy network and fight
Okay.
the war from
That
the
has
shadows.
some
That's
measure
very good
of
pedigree.
importance.
That is good pedigree. Good designers.
Are they saying it's just a single player game?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost me then.
And again, I'll just play a video game. Scorpion Mask. Encyclopedia of Monsters. That's Bowser. So looks very light, however. Ages 6
like
plus.
Bowser. And Teo Rivera.
Panorama. Hop in your cozy hot air balloon and build your panorama 1 tile at a time.
The panorama.
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 Tag team. Ugh.
Tag team is great. That's an expansion.
Tag team back again.
Tag team. What? Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. Oh, no, that's not tag. That was crisscross. Never mind. Scrunjo Games. Alphabet War. $10.
Tag team was recommended on SDJ this year, by the way.
Combines the card play of Uno with the word play of Scrabble. Scrunjo Games.
Mm.
Red Dragon in 10. I thought they were done making Red Dragon in games. But
Keep
here they are.
selling. Why not keep making it?
Smirk and Dagger. a cooperative poker game against the devil himself. Do you want to cooperate against the devil there, Scott?
Nope.
I'm down.
$75 on Amazon right now.
75, really? Wow. Is that well, we
Soulless-
don't know what the price.
Soulless games. Oh, soulless games.
Soulless.
Sink rivals or plunder your way to glory, but don't let greed send you overboard. Six-sided seas. I mean, I guess that's a dice rolling game. Treat please. A game about a week in the lives of very good dogs. Enough with these cutesy games.
That game could be rough.
Sophisticated Cerberus games. Lemonade Wars. Build Your Empire or Cry Trying. Dice rolling, hand.
Remember that
training.
that game at Lemonade Stand back in the day?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that
Apple
was
II.
from
Apple II game or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that one. And then you had to by the weather. You would how much do you want to spend on sugar and all this stuff.
Yeah, it
and
was
how
like
much
a little the early video,
economics thing. And like I
Economic
remember
thing.
like in the second week of running your lemonade stand, your mom stopped giving you free sugar so that you had to add that into your expenses to like sweeten
like
your
that.
lemonade. And you had to look at the weather, and if it was like rainy outside, you didn't bother doing it. But if it was gonna be hot and humid, then you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna make 20 gallons of lemonade and charge $1 a drink," and then you'd make all this money.
There's
remember
one
that.
of 5 in Dallas today, by the way.
Space Cowboys, First Giants. Create the most prestigious exhibition of animals.
That's a reimplementation of that. What was that game?
Couldn't tell you.
It
Steve
was
Jackson
pretty good.
Games. Brigand's Bluff. Captain of Screw Divider Treasure, determined by dice. Hey, Munchkin. Baby.
Second edition.
Look, Munchkin gets a redesign with new art, new coins. Oh, thank
They'll
you.
sell 1 million. They'll sell 1 million.
They'll sell a lot. Munchkin, Vox Machina. Perfect potions. I will say this. To this day, we still make the joke. We were playing Munchkin, and my friend Brad got the card that said 11-foot pole, and he kept on saying, "I got the 11-foot pole." And we kept, and he was just misreading it, and we kept on correcting it. It was like, it's 11-foot pole.
It
He's
goes
like,
up to 11.
And he's like, well, I got +2 for my 11-foot pole. And we were like, but, and then like literally, because the game had taken forever, my friend Scott just said, "Good Lord, this game is taking 11 hours." To this
And you'll
day,
never forget it.
To this
It made an
day.
experience. You'll never forget it.
To this day,
Isn't that the sign of a good game?
somebody will say, if we're all hanging out doing something, and it's like, "Man, this is taking 11 hours." Just like, we all just remember that moment. Duel of Melloc. Everybody's just losing their mind about
Going
this,
ape shit.
apparently.
Yeah.
2-player
I'm
head to
interested in
head.
trying it.
Wingspan Pocket. And of course, they'll have 1,000 Finspan stuff and everything else to sell too. Synapses games, set collection. Players gather spirit creatures to claim habitats. Compile. Competing AIs stack themed ideas to compile 3 protocols quickly. Thank God we have an
Compile
AI
is amazing.
game.
Compile is amazing.
If you say so.
I'll take more.
1 to 2 players. Great.
Yeah, it's a 2-player. I don't know how to play the solo, but I play the 2-player.
Frosted Blooms. More tulip
That's a banger.
and flower games. Medium. I remember playing Medium, the first one.
I like
ago.
media.
Yeah, fun.
Medium. Now here's a new Medium, I guess. Jinxo. Jinx your friend to become victorious from Table Toys games.
This DJ winner.
Toms and Cosmos. The Gang Deluxe Edition. Do we need a deluxe edition of Gang?
Speaking of
It plays 10 players.
Speaking of that, Scott, STJ winners, we're getting a visitors Saturday.
Oh, Christoph?
Mhm.
Cool.
Thunderworks. Ho! Edition, a fresh new cast of talented tunes starring your next animated feature. Fliptoons, Questline.
Fliptoons is a fun game, by the way.
How is there a Tenpenny Parks Collector's Edition? The game's been out for like 3 years.
Oh, people want to collect the edition.
I mean,
collector's
are you
edition.
selling a collector's edition of some game that's been out for 10?
Yes, a 10-year anniversary edition. Tenpenny
Okay.
Parks has been around for like a sneeze.
Has it? Are you sure?
I could be wrong.
Let's fact check you. What did you say? 3 years?
Tenpenny Parks
it's been
was
4.
released in 2022. 4.
So 4 years. Yeah. Okay.
Well, here's the collector's edition of it, though. I guess if you want to buy it, great. I hope Keith makes a ton of money because I really like Keith. Toth Games, Legends of the Arena. Oh, here's this garbage that made my.
Wait, when did Camp Grizzly? Camp Grizzly been out for like 10 years. What the heck? Come on.
Yeah, I agree.
Second edition.
Second printing.
Oh,
No,
second
it's
edition.
their second edition.
Oh, second
There's-
edition.
So they did something to it.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they
Actually,
gave
might
it.
just
They gave it a
arrive.
larger box. Can I ask you something, Andrew? Why didn't you change the cover art? It's still the exact same cover art, just on a larger box.
You feel like it would have been better with different cover art?
I don't know. It seemed lazy to me. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, but
I'll
it's
say it.
so it's
I'll
I mean,
say
so
it's a pretty good cover.
yeah, it's so evocative of Harley Quinn.
It needed more Grizzlies, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, put
Uh,
the
We were going for recognizable is actually the
Less
the
Grizzlies,
version.
more campy, is what you're saying.
Of the couple of covers previous, it is the more recognizable one, and it is evocative of the theme.
and cheap because you already had it.
You say cheap, but the art for this was not cheap.
Well, you didn't have to commission anything new, is what I'm saying.
We did commission things new, but we didn't. That was not one of the new pieces because that piece was good for its purpose.
Tycoon games, Blood Rage Valhalla. You
Fair
know,
point. $100.
rating 3.5. People hate it.
Probably only one rating.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
I hate when people give shitty ratings to a game that's not even out yet. Pisses me off.
I agree.
Or those people who like rate thousands of games just a 1.
Well, I mean, and what it is, it's a reaction to the designer, and that's it. I mean, let's just. I mean, I don't know that 100%, but
Yeah,
um,
it's a lightning rod.
yeah, yeah. No, it's I will wager that there's a lot of people that are saying anyway, Eric is a lightning rod of a figure, but I mean, I have no reason to purchase this one. I have my full set of Cool Mini or Not, and that's all that matters. That game is great. Original Blood Rage, definitely in my top 10 games of all time. Everdell, Merlin. Underdog Games, Dino Racer.
Steph says that's pretty good.
Huh? Okay. Unexpected Games. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this.
Nobody expects the unexpected game.
Nobody
Yeah.
expects.
Cozy Stickerville. People have been talking about Stickerville
It's
for.
delightful. It's delightful. It's a very good, fun game.
But once I
Play
use
it
all
with
my
your-
stickers,
play with
I
your
have to buy
family.
another game.
You can play it twice,
Great.
and then you'll be done, and you don't need to play it again. It doesn't need to be people played.
But
It's an
my
experience.
problem with that though is that it's like, oh, it's kind of like when I used to play with color forms when I was a kid. You know, I mean, it was just kind of
It's
like
very fun. It's fun to figure out where to stick the things on the board.
That's what she said.
That is incredibly fun.
All right, Upper
Don't
Deck
poo-poo it till you
Entertainment.
tried it.
Remember when Upper Deck had the booth, the end all booths, and they just don't do that.
Yeah, that was Jason Brenner, right?
Yeah, you kind of push for that stuff.
He's not there anymore.
Enemies of Gotham. $149.
Wait, what?
I'm sure it's got
For real?
miniatures or something, right?
Oh, was it a minis game?
That'll weigh 15 pounds.
Yeah, look, minis.
$149. No, thank you. No,
Wait, see some more images there. I want to see some more.
thank you.
Only
Well,
has
that's just it.
22.
All of these images are way far
Yeah,
away.
just scroll through it. Oh wow. Wow.
149. Look at this cheap ass freaking dice
You
tower.
don't- it's like it's a dice tower. It's fine, right? Like, I might be touching.
You're so forgiving about
Well,
this stuff.
I
Man, so you have $150. Are you selling a $150 game at your booth?
No.
Could you sell a $150 game at your booth?
Go back, Lance. Go back to the prior one.
Big pins.
I just want to see what's in it.
I mean, I'm looking at this cards. That's nothing.
One metal coin.
Oh yeah. Well, that's got to be Two Faces coin.
The one he flips, yeah.
One cube tower.
So the building toppers, the
I mean, whatever. I mean, I know how much it costs to make games, and I'm not saying one bit either way, but $149. Yeah, no. I mean,
What if that's a typo?
I mean, I do love the fact that it's Batman the Animated Series. You know, I adore that.
Oh, Daryl and Andrew and Morgan.
So
I wonder how much of that price though is covering licensing for IP and artwork too.
I mean, who knows, right?
It's like a store in the mall, right? How much of their prices got embedded rent in it?
Yeah. No. I mean, it's no thanks. Last Kingdom. I mean, I love Daryl, love Morgan. I don't know who Maximilian is. I hope they sell 1 billion copies and make tons of money, but I won't be buying one. The Last Kingdom. Destiny is all. The Danes and Saxons face off in this cardboard based on the hit Netflix series. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, we watched it, but
You've
that's
heard
a
of The Last
older
Kingdom.
show. That's interesting that they're making a game now out of something that IP being as old as it is.
Legendary, a DC deck building game.
It's a new version.
Caleb actually, he wanted to debate Marvel versus DC with me. We were talking about like which is the better publisher. It was a good conversation.
Is this the first version of DC they've done?
Yes, I
Well,
believe
it's been
so.
Marvel, and now Marvel's second edition.
Yep.
Which is $100, by the way. They're both $100
for a bunch of cards.
Just cards.
Well, I'm sure there's. I'm sure there's a small amount of cardboard tokens in there as well. Van Ryder, Tales of Myth and Legend. And the paragraph book game for the ages. So sounds like it's
story based.
Yeah, story based. Or Alibaba, whatever. 40
That's Michael
Tales of Arabian Nights or whatever. You know, that kind of thing. So Tales of Myth and Legend, Tales of Arabian Nights, yep.
We like Michael and people there. Bobby and
I like Michael.
Yeah.
March of the Ants, one of the best 4X games you'll ever play. And nobody knows it exists. Plus Tim Eisner's.
Well, they'll find out now.
Yeah,
That's pretty
no.
cool. I would be interested in that one. I've heard great things about that. I do want to play it.
You get
sometime.
to evolve your ants.
Yep.
Like and like, you know, it's like, oh, do you want them to have like, you know, bigger pinchers so they can fight better? Do you want them to have, you know, better
Oh,
flex?
ants,
Yes, ants.
not aunts.
Sound- it
Uh,
calls back to Hunter x Hunter and the whole Chimera ant thing.
yeah. Weird Giraffe Games, Reef and Ruins, Surplus of Sloths. Whales Entertainment, Escape from the Silken Web, The Dungeon Breathes, Do Not Speak and Flee Wisely. I mean, it's like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. Then you're like, oh, it's a $20 card game for 2 to 5 people. Vines and Flowers.
So it's the Escape from the Silken Web has communication limits, so it's probably maybe like a co-op-y.
Can't
Like
say
new
what's
stuff.
in your hand, that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Vines and Flowers, another game about plants. Werewolf Duel. Wonderful World board games. Dragonarium, build the best area to hatch and nurture your dragons.
Dragonarium.
And we're done. And that's that. That's your Gen Con, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you sort it by date added and look at things that were added like since last week?
I don't know. Can I on your
Yeah, sort.
weird?
Yeah, change your sort. Wait, leave it. Leave the filters. Leave the filters. Just change the sort.
Sorry, can you start over again? I wasn't here for most of it.
Ah, where's the sort? I don't know. Where's the
On the
sort?
left. You were on the left.
Sort by
date recently added.
down toward the bottom. There.
Yes, near the bottom. you just passed it.
You have to your elven staff.
Stop, Lance.
Third from the bottom. Yeah.
I
It's
clicked
slow.
on it.
You have to
We rewrote. By the way, we
4
rewrote.
times.
There you go. Okay.
We folk impressed. Suro. Hey, Suro's back. English Luxury Edition. 400 smack.
Oh, it's a big wooden
Wow.
box.
Are they jade tiles?
Oh, there's a.
I remember that when they came out with that. And that's
Velvet lined wooden box.
Yeah.
Handcrafted
Suro.
by a man in Peru.
So it's
is,
just a Suro. It's not Suro of the Sea.
I didn't see Scott Peterson's game, or not Scott Peterson. What's his name?
Got ready?
No, Peterson. Peterson.
Sandy?
What was it?
Sandy.
No. What's his name? It's something Ghost Galaxy. Remember they did that?
Oh, Ghost Galaxies. Christian
Yeah,
Peterson.
Ghost,
Christian
the
Peterson.
people that FFG
Christian Peterson.
left. Yeah,
There was no. I didn't see Ghost Galaxy on the list.
Lost Ruins of Arnak.
I wonder if Ghost Galaxy was doing some RPG stuff. So I don't know.
Well, they also have that product, right? That card product designer thing.
Well, they did that huge version of
Hey,
Lord of the Rings.
recently added was Alphabet Word from Scrunjo. Remember, it combines the card play of Uno with the wordplay of Scrabble.
By the way, you passed up a CGE game, a new expansion for Arnak. That's a big deal.
Yeah, we don't do extensions.
Oh,
That's a Keith rule.
I
Yeah.
see.
Did I mention we have 30
Standalones that you can buy.
Got 5 is pretty good. Okay.
Ducks. I mean,
Bucket.
ducks. Yeah, well, there's your Gen Con, everybody.
Did I mention we have 32 games debuting this Gen Con?
A couple of times.
I'll say it again.
How's your arm? Is it broken from patting yourself in the back, or you know? We got 2 silver foxes here today.
I'm Scott number 2.
Yep.
Did you hear about that, Scott?
Yeah, Jeff.
Oh,
Jeff,
yeah.
Jeff came in and ate his humble pie.
Oh my God! Yesterday I went to was it yesterday? Wednesday, 2 days ago. I went to this other barber I used to go to a while back, but they got a little more expensive. But I went back because it's a really good vibe there, and I got a beard trim and a haircut, and they put the
I'm
towels
sorry,
on your face.
beard trim? What?
Yeah,
What
I
is
know.
that?
Yeah,
They put
you
the
wouldn't know
towels
what
on
that
your
is.
face to warm your face up, and they were they're steamed with eucalyptus. Oh my God, it was like I was
For
heaven.
your sinuses.
It was so nice, and I almost fell asleep when the towels were on me because it was just so nice. Cost me $90 though,
Wow.
How much is
but
that in US?
in freedom dollars, it was like $60 maybe. Worth it.
Probably equivalent.
Yeah,
Like
It-
coffee.
it's cool because like the place I usually go to, the King's Barbershop, it's called. They have like kind of music playing, and I'm like, no. So, but this other place, like, I think I heard Dolly Parton and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and there's a banjo on the wall. It was just such a better vibe.
So musically speaking, I have never been a fan of country music.
Good, good rule.
I've always been more in the prog rock kind of stuff. And my daughter sent me this song to listen to. So I looked it up on Spotify and it recommended me a playlist called the something like the Woke Left Country Playlist.
Ah,
And it had some good songs on it. There was one by Willie Nelson called
yeah.
what's it? Cowboys are often secretly fond of each other. What do you think all them saddles and boots is about? But I ended up liking probably a good 75% of that playlist.
Oh,
I
that's
was
great.
surprised.
Yeah, if you
It's
find it
called
again,
the
let me
Woke
know.
Liberal Leftist Country playlist, by the way.
That's it. That's it. The woke liberal.
Woke Liberal Leftist Country.
Okay,
You know it.
I'll have to
Yes.
listen to that.
111 songs, 7 hours.
If
It's great.
even if you're not a country fan, you know uh who's the guy that does like the PBS multi-part series documentaries? Ken Burns?
Ken,
Yeah.
yeah, Ken.
He did a 10 part country music one that kind of chronologically from the very beginning to it was so good. Like I'm not a huge country fan, but it was narrated by Peter Wolf.
Huh.
Peter Wolf? No. Peter Coyote.
You're good at
Similar,
that.
Who's
but
Peter
it was
Coyote?
so good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I remember Peter Coyote.
Yeah, I remember
Didn't he
from
pass
Patch
away
Eye-
like a year or two ago?
maybe.
I think so.
I
Could
would
be
have rather kept him and lost James Woods, but what are you going to do?
right.
No.
Right, James Woods.
Yeah.
Right.
Not much
Sorry.
I can say about that other than yeah.
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 So yeah, thanks for the extra tariffs, guys.
Oh,
On
also,
hockey
I know, what
sticks.
the hell? What did you do?
Lance, I wanted to tell you I did end up watching Event Horizon.
Oh yeah, what'd you think?
Oh, yeah, what do you think of that movie?
I feel like there was a lot left on the cutting room floor that would have made it a better movie. Like all the
Agreed.
organic matter around, if they had talked about that as like being like what made the ship alive, so to speak, there was an obvious link to like the whole Cenobite thing from Hellraiser. But it's
Mhm.
like if Clive Barker was consulting on it, he like walked in for one day, sat down for an hour and left. There was like very little. Overall, I think the people start off really smart and competent and got stupider as the plot went on.
Yeah, I
it's
never
a
really
stupid
liked the
movie.
whole thing where it's like, well, obviously my child must be here on the space station with me.
Oh my
So I
God, that's so
better I
fucking
better
stupid.
chase that.
I know, right?
No, as I said, like, did you have a guess as to where like I like burst out laughing during like a super serious moment in the movie?
When the
Do you have
blood came down the elevator.
No, 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 no. It was like when they're sitting there, they've been trying to like decrypt the video the entire time. Like, we can't get it to work. We can't get it to work. And they
When
finally get the video to work.
all those
And
scenes come up.
the scenes come up and they're sitting, and the guy's walking forward, talking, and he's holding his eyeballs and he's like, talking in
Yeah.
tongues or whatever. And then, they cut and he goes, click, we're leaving. It's just like, I remember just like, turns it off. We're leaving.
Yeah.
Just I was like, finally, somebody was smart. It's like, yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're not gonna sit here and lose. But
So,
yeah,
and then I followed that by going back to the original Day of the Triffids, which I'd never seen.
I never saw that.
Um,
That one where all the animals are huge.
no, that's Food of the Gods. A Day of the
Food of the
Triffids
god.
is the one where the meteorite showers blinds most of humanity and makes these giant carnivorous plants grow. And it's so interesting the kind of movies we have today that can draw their stuff from that. Like the Triffids were, attracted by sound. Um, it was a really interesting movie in the sense, like we watch the birds also, and in the birds, it's like slice of life. The birds start fucking with people, focuses on a small group, they escape, but the birds are still there screwing with people. There's no resolution to it, you know? And Day of the Triffids, it's like, well, we talk about this resolution at the end because these people discovered something, but they have no radio that works. They're on an island with a lighthouse on it. How the hell are they going to tell anybody? So, but overall, I'm I heard that there was a
Eh,
1980, I think, TV series about it that they did. That was really well done and creepy. So I'm gonna look for that next.
I'll be right back.
I started
finally saw
watching
Obsession is on Peacock, by the way.
What
Uh,
is?
Obsession.
Oh, is it?
It's so good.
Yeah,
If you have like,
I don't
it's so great. I don't
I
know
don't
why it's such a simple concept of a movie. Like it's the monkey's paw, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
guy makes a wish and it turns bad on him, and it's so good though. It's so well done.
I've
That
heard this.
guy, I'm so happy that it's making billions of dollars.
Yes, this is one of those things about the low budget movies that people say, I'm gonna make a movie that I want to make and be damned with a Hollywood model, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, that and Backrooms.
I want to love horror, but there's so much of it I just can't take. I can't deal with it. It's just like seriously.
Much gore.
I like the psychological thriller types. Like I think I would like Backrooms.
The acting in Backrooms is awesome.
Yeah.
The lead characters are very good.
I watched
Totally fun
somebody did a YouTube video about
and creepy.
explaining their take on the Backrooms, and I thought it was
Yeah,
fascinating.
I've not seen Backrooms. I'm gonna go this weekend.
Have you heard of a short? It's on YouTube. It's 16 minutes long. It's called There Is No Antimemetics Division.
I feel like I heard about that, but I
So
don't know. I don't know exactly what it is.
so go to YouTube and look up There Is No Antimemetics Division. And there's like a whole bunch of part one, part two, part three, but there's one that's like 60 minutes
Oh,
long. And it's
oh yeah, yeah. No, there's a whole genre of this stuff. Like there's
yeah,
thousands of them created, thousands of these little stories.
yeah, this
Yes,
the whole
there's a website.
SCP Foundation. Yeah, the
Yeah.
SCP. But this
Oh, I
particular
didn't know there was a video. That's cool.
yeah, so this one is it's got the woman who played, I think, Asta in Fringe is the main character in this. And it's
Astrid.
Astrid. Asta was from Resident Alien.
Yeah, Resident
Astrid
Alien.
was yeah, she's the main character in
Oh,
it.
I like her.
She's amazing in this. And it's I won't tell you what the story is, but when you watch it, it really draws you in. It's a great story in like, 16 minutes.
There's thousands of these things.
Yeah.
They're little short stories, all self-contained in like a little. There's a website all about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called, I think, the SCP, right? Secure, Control, Protect or something.
Yeah, SCP Foundation.
That's it. Yeah. So it's one of theirs.
Yeah,
But there's a novel out also that I
yeah. There's
downloaded.
scpwiki.wikibot. There's
Yep.
thousands of them.
I'm going to read the novel that the guy wrote for antimemetics after I finish Angel Down.
So, what's this gist of this stuff? It's these little vignettes of stories of like weird objects and things that are.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into the rabbit hole. My daughter loves it, and it's basically sort of like this foundation. Like imagine all of the video games that take place in like weird things in abandoned asylums or that game Control and all that. And there's an organization that like categorizes and tries to deal with
Right,
those. And that's the SCP Foundation.
right.
Um,
That's pretty cool.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah, it's collaborative writing.
Yes.
It's a collaborative writing project.
Shoot, Scooter.
Um, so I created an initials myself. Would
Okay.
I have no idea if it would be any good or absolute garbage, but I'd like to see Lance participate. Would you
We
guys be
should play
down?
it.
Yeah,
Please.
always. We used to rotate it, but Lance just kind of took it over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, he
because
does
we're
such a
all
great job.
lazy as hell.
So I couldn't remember if it was 5 or 6 clues per thing. I have 5. So
That's
if that's
cool. Yeah,
you know,
whatever works.
and I have 12 clues.
I think it's 6. But
I did an initials type thing. I think that was Tim. I mentioned this last week about fonts from my last all hands meeting. It was fun.
Nice.
Oh man. So before you get started, I'll
Yeah,
show
I gotta wait for Lance anyway,
look at
right?
this. Look at this. Look at this. You know what these are?
Big pens.
Bic
Bic.
pens, baby. I watched a YouTube thing talking about the creation of Seinfeld, and apparently this is the reason there's a big pen in the Smithsonian. Because apparently him and Larry David wrote the entire series on big pens and yellow legal pads.
I believe it.
like first
And I was
parts.
like, man, I remember having, I used these in school, right?
Yeah, high school.
But I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
remember ever using them since then.
See,
So,
I
yeah.
was a Papermate guy.
No, so
I
stop.
still am a Papermate guy. The soft touch Papermate, come on.
But
The big pens are brilliant because not only do they function as a pen, they make a great blow gun, and you can use them to give tracheotomies. So you gotta love them.
This is
they
true.
have put in a hole in the on the tip now, so you can't choke to death on them.
You can trach
Yeah.
the with a cap on.
But I was surprised at how
For easier penetration.
since I've started going this crazy pin journey this year, I'm just like, well, I'm going to get some of these, and so I couldn't. They didn't have them anywhere. I had to go to like a Dollar General and buy like a
Did you
10
get
pack
did
for
you get
$1.
did you get your journals in? All your journals you bought?
Oh man, I have got a load of journals. Like I am very active in journal, especially now. But that's a story for after booms. But yeah, I've got like a traveling notebook that I travel with, and I have like a metal pen.
Yeah.
These are fountain pens that I've been really playing with. But I can throw this in my bag and just I can because I've become acutely aware in my old age that my brain is not meant for storage. It's meant for creating thoughts. So I need to put it down somewhere. So I have a bunch of like notebooks that I'm writing, and then I did a bullet journal and all this other stuff. But I've just really gotten into the method of the tools that you write with. So I was like, I got to get some big pens because Jerry Seinfeld wrote with big pens.
So I have a question for you. I like fountain pens also, but I've never flown with one. Have you flown with one? And has it remained?
There are different methodologies for flying with a big with this, and there's loads of people that are way smarter than me for this. So there's two things you can get. There's a vacuum pen that when you close it, it puts a vacuum seal on your ink and it doesn't blow up because the compression in your
Right.
ink can make it go blow up. The other thing is like say the guy got this pen.
Mhm.
When you travel with it, you have it traveled with the needle point. Where's the camera? With the needle point facing upwards. So
Uh-huh.
when the cabin pressure hits it, it'll push all the compressed air out and not your ink. So like when you put it in your bag, and obviously put it in like for safety's sake, just throw it in a Ziploc bag.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
No
So
doubt about that.
I do have, before I forget, I have a TV show to recommend to you guys quite highly if you like kind of quirky mystery type things. It's called How to Get to Heaven from Belfast. Have you heard of this?
Put it on.
I think it's on Netflix. It's like six or eight up. It's like an 8 episode story set in Ireland. Um, and it's got this interesting humor. It's by the same person who produced Dairy Girls.
Oh, yeah.
But I watched the first episode and I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? So I watched the second episode and I was like, okay, I'm in. I think you'll dig it.
Cool.
Is it similar humor to Dairy Girls?
I did not get through the first episode of Dairy Girls before I turned
Oh,
it off.
okay.
But now I'm going to go try it again. Um, yeah, this is basically three girls. There was four girls who were like really tied together over something, and they
Like
lost touch
physically
with
tied
one.
together?
I'm sorry?
Physically tied together?
No,
Oh,
they were bonded friends, and one of them they've lost touch with over 20 years or so, and they get a message that she's dead, and they need to go. They're going to start off by going to pay their respects, and that's when things get weird. And it's got a wonderful. It converges to
Yeah, it's
this
on Netflix.
ending.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff out there to watch.
Yeah,
And they just keep coming out with more, so you never get caught up.
yeah.
I mean, the
Oh,
thing
dear.
about TV now that annoys the hell out of me is that it's like you kind of have to put it on a list to watch, but then you never that list becomes so grotesquely huge that you're just like, oh, well, shit. I mean, like I need to find time to watch 7 episodes of this. Like Only Murders in the Building is a great show, but it's just like, I haven't gone back to it after, getting through the first 2 seasons, and I've got to go back and watch more of it because it's so good, but when am I going to find the time?
Well, there's,
My patience for TV has changed dramatically in the last couple of years. As soon as I recognize a plot line that I know is going to go a certain way, like I have no patience for drama, like the stupid drama hooks that they do sometimes. And I'm like, if I see that coming, I'm like, yep, I'm done with this for a while. I might pick it up later, but I'm done. Like I never watched it's stupid like procedural show, but Chicago Fire. And like I used to watch like the men.
Matt, when did you become an old man shouting at the wind?
Shut up.
hey,
But
William.
like the stupid plot lines, they just like, oh well, nothing's happening now. We better do this to drum up some fucking, controversy. It's like, come on. Like, do you not have other more substantial, plot lines that you or tools in your bag that you could use?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just remixing so many different things. It's just like, yeah, I'm done. Like one of the shows that I'll rewatch ad infinitum is a show called Leverage. And it's such a great heist show, and I just love it because it's just fun.
The thing I find fascinating is I've really been drawn into K-dramas lately.
What's that?
Korean
Korean dramas.
Korean
dramas
drama.
like Hotel Del Luna
Like
is my
K-pop? Okay.
favorite, stuff like that. There's this new one, Bon Appetit, Your Majesty,
Is it subtitled or dubbed or
subtitled. Yeah.
gotcha?
And I love it because it'll be like one character will say, ugh, and it'll be like 7 words for what you know.
Right.
But the acting is wonderful. The costuming is amazing. The shots that they take and the camera angles they use, they're just really refreshing. And they're
Yeah,
really
that's
just,
cool.
and they're meant. They've got some subplots, obviously, that seem very disparate, and as they come together, it's really I find for me they're really rewarding.
I have seen my entertainment seems to have shifted towards the audiobook side
Mm.
of things lately. I was just in New Brunswick on a beach for a week. So I was listening to a lot of audiobooks, and I just started a new one. I just started and finished the first book of a new series by Dennis Taylor. He did the Bobiverse. I don't know if anybody's ever read that. But
Started it.
it's this new
Yeah,
one about,
just the first one.
yeah, so this other series called Outland. Basically, it's these people that, there's an extinction level event that's happening on Earth, and people just coincidentally, some college kids happen to create this um, technology that can create a portal to an alternate Earth, and it's basically an Earth that had this extinction level event 100 or so years ago. So there's no humans on the Earth, and there's just like all these other smilodons and all these different kind of unpruned or unchecked species, right? And it's really cool. But that seems where I'm getting my entertainment lately. It's good.
By the way, anybody going to Gen Con?
I'll be
You
getting
have,
Gen
you have a
Con.
mission.
Yep.
I want you to find me a picture and take some pictures of the Dungeon Crawler Carl pinball machine.
Will do.
I heard a rumor it's going to be there.
Are you not going to be there, Scott?
I am not going to be there.
Oh, then I'm
Right.
not going. I'm done. I'm out.
You guys are out.
No, Jenna, I already put you in my video. You have to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the shout
It's-
out, William. I really
Like
appreciate it.
I'm sure it's going to move single digits of copies.
Well, you weren't here for me
Oh,
to
come
tell
on,
you
double
that Allison Mackenzie, who drew the witches, is going to be at the booth signing posters.
Oh, I'll have to bring my rule book.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on a mission to get multiple copies of Dungeon Crawler Carl signed. One for myself, but then
Yeah,
my
long
buddy
doesn't
Don,
say.
his son.
His events sold out instantaneously.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be in the hall early. I'm gonna try to be that guy.
You think you're going to show up? You're just going to show up and crash the booth?
Well, I'm gonna be like, oh, I covered your game for free, so can you sign this for me? And then one for my buddy's son who loves it, and one for my buddy Mark in England, and just one.
Yeah, that'll
for-
happen.
Yeah, just make out the other one to eBay for me.
Is he make this one out to cash?
The book, the Dennis Taylor book I just read, the beginning of it. I love when authors do this, especially lit RPG stuff. They he's like, there's any number of reasons that the shit can go wrong. You could be like, taken by aliens or trapped outside in winter with your boxer shorts, which is the way Dungeon Crawler Carl starts.
Thank you for explaining that.
Well, some people don't.
Daniel Krause is also going to be hanging around Gen Con if you can track him down. He's doing something with a writers group early on, but his new book, Angel Down, is won the Pulitzer for fiction. And it's essentially one entire sentence is the whole book, but it's World War.
Excuse me?
It's written almost as stream of consciousness. It's really unnerving and engaging about these 5 fuck-ups in World War I sent on a mission to take care of some kind of someone who's screaming, and it turns out it's an angel trapped in concertina wire. And that's as far as I've gotten, but it's really freaking good.
What, you couldn't even finish the sentence? Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Get your red pen out, Will. You English teacher, you.
Oh man.
Run ROS, ROS, ROS.
You know what? I would take one run-on sentence if it just answered the question.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay. So I've been rabbit holing down on this these YouTube videos talking about high school graduates who can't read now in the States.
So
why is that?
Well,
No Child Left
we don't,
Behind.
because we don't read books anymore. It's a big deal to actually be able to read through a book. One of the things I've started doing halfway through last year is I actually give up half an hour of my instruction time every week. I take their phones. I'm like, sit your ass down and read a book. I'm going to give you points. You're going to write a sentence. Just tell me what you read and just read, because they don't have reading stamina anymore. Like if they have to read more than 5 minutes.
Are people reading their phones?
Yeah, but they're doom scrolling and they're reading posts and
Well,
I know it's
and
different,
they're
but I'm just saying, like, if you can't read versus unable.
I will say it's hard to answer that question directly, because like when I was teaching in the swanky private middle school, like those kids could read.
Sure.
Like, they could read. In my public school, the gamet's wide, because like I have a lot of kids who they didn't speak English until last year. So, it's a hard question, but the reading, kids being able to like read a book, that's rare.
And there's a lot of schools
adults
now, like when I was in grade, so every year in high school, grade 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, we read 2 books each year. And now, from what I hear, they're not reading books anymore. They're reading excerpts of books.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that happens in a lot of places. So I do.
Abridged or something, or what? Or like read
No,
10
just like
paragraphs?
it'll be like a chapter. So I do some of those things because that's what they provide us. But I'll take like it'll be like an entire uh, 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 module about like identity or family or the American dream, like whatever. It'll be essays and excerpts and poems all around that theme. And then I take that and then we go read a book that somewhat ties into that one. That's how I do it, but you can get through all of high school and maybe never read a full book.
Like we read a Shakespeare and like a To Kill a Mockingbird type novel every year.
And that's why you're so classy and intelligent. It's the Shakespeare. Yeah, you. I'm just trying to get your big coin this year. I'm just trying to butter you up.
I have a coin for you. I do.
I know.
It's
Be
solid
creative.
copper.
You'll probably take it away from me when I fly home.
Oh, I'm so bummed. I flew home from Moncton last Monday, and I just bought some clip-ons for these glasses for sunglasses. I think I left them in the security area. I called today. They're like, "Yeah, we don't have it." I'm like,
Moncton is in New Brunswick, right?
"Yeah."
I was there in May.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was visiting a little game shop and talking about my witches game.
What was the game shop called?
Nerdful Things.
I walked by there. It was near
Did
my
you really?
father-in-law's place. Yeah, my
And then,
in-laws.
then he looked in and he saw you were talking about witches.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out.
That's
He
it.
kept
That's it.
walking.
Yeah, there are 3 gates in the Moncton airport. You can stand in one spot and go 1, 2, 3.
So I did many years ago when I still had the Shakespeare Company. I always went to the International Shakespeare Convention every year, and it moves place to place. And one year was in South Bend, Indiana, and
I'm
like that's a
sorry.
tiny.
That's like
Yeah,
a Hollywood film location. It sounds like a South Bend, Indiana.
yeah, but very nice like Shakespeare festival there.
Oh, cool.
But so a tiny airport. I don't know, it's like maybe 8 gates. And the whole convention, all of us got to the airport at the same time the day after to leave, and everyone was on the same early flight except for me that had been bumped to like 8 hours
Oh
later.
no.
And then everybody was gone. I made a whole video because I was there for like 11 hours in the airport. And for most of it, there was not a soul. Like I actually walked up and down and there was nobody anywhere for like 8 hours. It was weird.
Wow.
Scott,
Yes.
everybody's here. You ready for your initials?
Lance, have prepared an initials because you're always talking shit to me about.
And I'm sure it's
DD.
DD. All the answers are dragons down.
Oh, if I had thought of it, I totally would have. Is the greatest game of all time. The creator of this game
made $400,000
Yeah.
just recently.
the creator of this game is incredibly good looking, better than all of his
Nothing-
friends.
Not that I don't want to play your game. It's moving on 1 o'clock here, and
Yeah.
I've got to go sleepy sleep. So
She's like,
No-
not that
no
I want to
worries.
play your game.
It's
I'm not
getting
playing
close to
your
1
game.
o'clock here too, Jenna. Come on.
Yeah.
yes, but okay, I'll stay.
Jenna's got to carry all those boxes.
Okay.
to
Hey,
Gen Con.
and let's be clear. This is probably gonna be a disaster because I have no idea if these are easy or
Ooh.
hard.
Okay,
So-
disaster starts with D. I'm in.
Dragons down. Disaster.
Okay, so
Dragon disaster.
I'm gonna try to do this in my best Lance impersonation. I need a beard. Okay.
That's too neat. It's too neat a beard.
Yeah, that's
Keep
right.
it up and
He didn't look. He's not
The
looking.
the initials
Thanks,
are WW.
Willy Wonka.
Dragons down with the silent W.
Are we done, children?
Probably not, but go ahead.
Yeah, good point. All right. And I have 5 clues per doohickey. So
All right. WW.
100 questions.
all right. The first clue is connected to a bridge.
Will.
Will.
Waterway.
Incorrect.
No, you pronounced correct wrong.
Right. No, I didn't. Clue number 2 is known due to something from the year 1995.
That narrows it down so much.
What letters are they?
Something.
WW.
WW.
Clue number 3 lived far above sea level, so to speak. Clue number 4 did not wear underwear. Clue number 5 and final clue. Slept with an English queen in fiction, but not in reality.
Oh, Lance.
Lance.
Jana, second.
Give me a second. What
Eat.
is?
Five,
No, you gotta go
four,
with the
Four,
three.
3, 2,
I can't think of the name.
1. Jenna.
William
Wallace.
Wallace.
William
Wallace.
Wallace
Ah,
is
yes.
correct. William Wallace is correct.
Yeah,
the
that queen in real life was like 6.
Yeah,
when-
he was drawn and quartered like 4 years before she went to England.
Yeah.
So, and then the connected to bridges, the Battle of Stirling Bridge is his most famous victory. Okay, second what puzzle? The second quiz.
Question.
Item.
Second question. All right.
I got him.
Clue number 1 contains vegetation, which surprises some people. Clue number 2. Part of it survives, but most of it does not. Clue number 3 is famously related to prayer.
Jenna.
Jenna.
Wailing Wall.
Wailing Wall.
Jenna,
is
maybe you
correct.
should go.
Yeah, right. I also would have, I'm going to be Lance here and speak in Lance terms. I also would have accepted Western Wall.
What is Wailing Wall? I don't know what that is.
The Wailing Wall in Jerusalem is part of
About
the
Waylon Jennings.
Yeah, it's the only surviving part of the second temple, which is the most important Jewish site, which was destroyed by the Romans in the year 70 after a massive Jewish revolt.
Well,
And it's the place where if you go to it, if you refuse to go to it, you're claimed that you're anti-Semitic, and if you go there, then you reject the Arabs, so it's like a lose-lose, right? So, all right. Third item. Clue number 1 is secondarily remembered for academia. Clue number 2 is connected to the number 14. Clue number 3, born in Virginia, but famous for New Jersey and DC. Clue number 4, history remembers them by their middle name more readily than their first name. Apparently, I'm the only history freak on this.
Yeah, you know these are supposed to like get progressively easier, right?
It's the addition of them all. The last one's probably going to give it away. I would think. Number 5, tried to form the precursor to the United Nations.
Will. Woodrow Wilson.
Thomas Woodrow Wilson is correct.
These
Well,
are very
League of
American,
Nations.
American items, I just have to say.
Wilson.
Yeah, no, there's some truth there.
Dude, you were just talking about watching Chicago Fire. Shut it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he had his 14 points, which were kind of the famous things that he wanted in the League of Nations. Okay, fifth item. I think we're on.
That's a big old fashioned you got there, Will.
No, this is the fourth item. 1, 2, 3. We're on 4.
It's iced tea, but I am bringing some fun stuff to the con.
Nice. Okay, first clue. Faced legal hurdles after its release. Clue number 2. Can give you a headache if you reenact a famous part.
Will. Wayne's World.
Wayne's World is correct.
These clues are great. I don't know why people are complaining.
All right.
There's more.
Right. I must be doing something wrong. Will is doing well. Okay. All right. Fifth item. Famously played a writer. Clue number 2. Bortash bir jabludi rekkakuri. Clue number 3. Was successful from an early age,
Anna.
but also became unpopular. Jenna.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton is correct.
Uh,
Did you get the Bortash bir
no,
jabludi?
yeah, now I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
I thought you were having a stroke.
Possible. Wouldn't be
Is that
wrong.
Klingon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a famous scene where he's cursed out in Klingon. So
Shut up, listen.
that's what that is.
Played
Okay.
a writer?
He in Stand By Me, his character was the narrator and
Yep.
was a writer. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Puzzle number 6. Clue number 1. Started in a living room. Clue number 2. It has been reinvented more than once. Clue number 3. It obfuscates its most important numbers. Aldi.
Weight Watchers.
Weight Watchers is correct. That is
I don't
correct.
think they're around anymore.
No, they filed for bankruptcy.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they rebranded as WW, and then I think you're right. I think they did actually go into bankruptcy. I don't know if anybody's keeping score.
I did Weight Watchers in the 2000s. It was actually pretty successful.
Kabuki's keeping score.
Thank you,
Kabuki's always
Kabuki.
keep a score. I don't
Jenna
think
3,
that-
Will
couldn't-
2, Aldi 1.
All
Yeah,
right.
this couldn't run without Kabuki.
Yeah, no kidding, right? We are all here to serve the Kabuki. Okay.
The Kabuki actually sends Lance all the initials ahead of time.
Oh, that's why this was hard to do. Okay, puzzle number 7. Question number, clue number 1, related to the number 5. Clue number 2, an Indian prince once ignored their advice. Clue number 3 is scary to some children. Clue number 4 ran a contest.
Aldi.
Andy.
Aldi.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka is correct.
Hey,
You know, so-
hey, stop it.
all right.
Sorry.
What was the Indian Prince then?
I forget the name, but there.
Oh, he wanted to build the house, the temple, the Taj Mahal out of chocolate.
Yep, and then told the prince to move inside quickly, but he waited too long, and so it melted, and it was a failure for Willy Wonka. It impacted
Is
his
that in the book?
reputation.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's in the book.
it's a story told at the near the beginning. So
Is it
yeah,
in the book or the movie?
I think it's the book actually in
Yeah,
this
the book.
case. Okay, puzzle number 8. Clue number 1 features a monochrome color palette. Clue number 2, released in 1982. Clue number 3. Sacrilegiously takes part in a church. Clue number 4. Contains a very recognizable Jenna.
White Wedding.
White Wedding is correct.
Wedding.
Right. Contains a very recognizable guitar intro. And then number 8, I was just gonna, or the number 5, I was just gonna give away. Hey Little Sister.
We banned Billy Idol at our wedding for requests from the DJ.
Thanks
Because
for
then
the
you'd have to
invite, Matt.
reenact the ring scene where it bloodies the finger. Is that
No,
why?
we didn't want people to do the hey motherfucker get laid get fucked stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah. That probably a good call. All right, puzzle. And by the way, there's 12 puzzles in total. So how are we doing score wise?
Number 8?
This is number 9.
9.
Number 9.
Yep. So Jen is kind of killing it here.
Yeah.
All right. Puzzle number 9. Inspired unparalleled construction. Clue number 2. Known for spirals. Clue number 3. Their name was changed from the source material. Clue number 4. Connected to the cold. Clue number 5. Are a medieval take on zombies.
Jenna.
Will.
All day.
I heard Jenna first.
Forrest.
What? Unbelievable.
White Walker.
White Walkers is correct.
I've been robbed. Collusion.
I should have had that.
Force was like 7 hours later.
I actually thought the inspired unparalleled construction and known for spirals was just going to be a dead giveaway, but I guess when you're the one who knows what it is, it's. Oh, hey, I lied. Actually, I lied. There's only 10. I only have 10. I don't have 12.
The spiral thing, I lost that one. Like I get the wall.
Yeah, they always arranged the dismembered bodies in spirals. So that was in the very first episode, and it was done several times in other episodes after that. So I actually,
I just read the books, so
I read the books too.
Is anybody watching House of Dragons season 3?
I am. I actually have it on my TV right over here.
Is it good?
I thoroughly.
It's no Dragons Down.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the first 2 seasons. The third season, they've changed some things. Like the idea that a screenwriter would go, I can write a better story than George R.R. Martin, kind of pisses me off. And they've changed some things that do alter some storyline aspects.
To be fair, anybody can write a better story than George R.R. Martin lately.
True. Right. I have
I don't know the story at all. So.
Yeah, it's actually, and it's the source material is pretty loose, right? He's just kind of writing a general story. And so they're inventing all the dialogue and stuff, but I don't want to give anything away. There's if you didn't read the books, you probably wouldn't notice anything, and it's good. And I think the special effects are it's the most believable dragons I've ever seen. It's pretty phenomenal. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I said I like season 2.
Yeah. Season 2 I thought was really good
season
too.
3 yet.
Yeah. And so I actually have it on my TV and will not be watching it tonight. Okay, so hey, I totally counted wrong. I only have 10, meaning this is the last one. So
sorry, I thought we were done.
Jenna won. I have one left. Okay. Puzzle number 10. Clue number 1 was critical to the success of, but did not personally benefit from a billion-dollar company. Clue number 2. One could say that they had family problems. Clue number 3, related to the Nobel Prize. Clue number 4. Their work was considered important to customers in surrounding states. Clue number 5 is the one who knocks.
Aldi.
Walter White, Lance. Damn it.
Aldi.
Walter White.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Walter
wouldn't have got it
White
without
is
me.
correct.
Well, I knew what it was. Come on.
You know,
No, you didn't. No, you
I
didn't.
was
Yes, I
waiting
did.
to say white whale. Where was the Moby Dick?
I know. Oh, good one.
and I keep
Yeah.
waiting to say Walter Winchell.
Oh, you know what's funny? I had Walter Winchell, I had Walt Whitman, and then I'm going Woodrow Wilson, Walt Whitman. I think maybe I should go more Wayne's World.
Where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo? There's so many more.
Dragons down.
What dragons? What down? Oh, by the way, as a total side note, Lance, here's what I heard in my earpieces here. I heard Aldi, Walter White, Lance. Damn it.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I heard that too. So Will, you might be.
He's out of practice. He doesn't
You
play.
might be interested in this. There was some story I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, about a English teacher when Game of Thrones was being aired, and I think it was in the middle of the first season, and her kids would not pay attention, and so she stopped the class and told them, "I have read all the books to date, and if you get out of control, I'm going to start writing down who dies next."
I've heard that story, and I don't know if it's true, but
I don't know if it's true. I love it.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Like,
You're there for it.
yeah, I'm there for it, and I would do it. I would do it. I like to pretend that I was a kindergarten teacher,
Yeah.
which makes it even better. Like, we're gonna tell you who dies next, little kids. It's one of the dogs.
Oh my God. What's death, teacher?
There's a lot more questions they have after watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I know. Like, I have a sister. What am I supposed to do? Oh, never mind.
Can I throw my brother out the window?
Yes. Mom would say, yes,
Yes, you can.
yes. And follow them, please.
So, was that even remotely interesting?
It was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just because I gave you crap doesn't mean I don't
Yeah.
love.
We give everybody crap. Good job, man.
I don't know, yeah.
That was
I actually
so
got
good,
2
it
of
was
them right.
bad.
Should have been 3, so someone stole my White Walker.
Disregard the fact that I feel dumb now, but good job.
Well,
I like the fact
Feel-
that I was giving clues and Will goes, "You are aware that your clues are supposed to get
Easier.
easier." I'm like, it's really hard I have new respect for you, Lance, because
It is
coming up with
hard.
these,
Like, I've done
coming
it a
up with these
couple of
clues-
times. It's fucking
Yeah.
hard.
well, the hard part is you go, it's so freaking obvious to me. Like I'm going, oh, spirals and unparalleled construction. I'm going, oh, that's with these nerds, man. They're gonna be all over it.
Well, no,
It's-
but it seems easy too. It's like when you design a campaign for Dungeons and Dragons or something, and you put together
Yep.
these puzzles. You're like, oh my, this is so easy, and they're like, an hour later, it's like, you can't solve this.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I always, when I play games, I have to play a character that's dumb as a brick. Because like, if my character is smarter than me, I can't roleplay that. like
That's my
that-
problem in life. You just
Yeah.
solved my life problem.
So it must be
Like-
really hard for you to find a character to play then.
It is
Oh.
incredibly
Oh, I see what
It's
you
very
did
hard.
there.
No, I gotta play a goblin or something that has an int reduction. I dump the
Goblin.
stat.
I have
But
to
I'll be
play
charismatic. I'll be the most charismatic goblin you ever saw.
I have to play a goblin. That's a gem of a line. Thanks for humoring me, folks. Lance
Well,
always
thanks
giving
for
me
putting
shit.
all that work
Yeah,
into
that was
it.
great.
That was
Thanks.
fun.
No,
Thanks, guys.
yeah. Put
I
in the
can't count to
effort, put in the
12.
work.
I can't count to 12.
Yeah, but you don't put in like professional wrestling ones and sport ones, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I show you guys the map that I used tonight for
please do.
our encounter? So I'm doing Temple of Elemental Evil, and
Ooh.
I kind of went off script where they were supposed to decimate this knoll fort
They
But-
reduced it by 1/10. Wow,
we
You
ended
feel
up
bored out of every 10?
That's a lot.
role playing it so that because the gnolls were like starving and they were really kind of like not in great shape, and they ended up killing some
1 out of 10.
some some deer and bringing them and offering that as a peace offering. So they're like, "This is great, thank you very much." Well, and then they're like, "Listen, hey, can you help us? We have this thing that has been picking off our community, and we can't kill it. Can you help?"
It's called chlamydia. Could you help
And
us?
it was in like the caves underneath the fort. Anyway,
sorry.
so
Sorry,
that's
did you make them eat lettuce?
that's the kind of I just sent you a request, Lance. Thank you. Sharing is not turned on.
Well, he's figuring that out.
No,
We
you can
watched
share. I shared it.
Okay,
we watched Thursday Murder Club last night. That movie's fantastic
No,
on
no, no.
Netflix.
It's the wrong date. You watched on a Tuesday.
Did I? Oh, no, not yet. I'm in California.
So this is they start off like this, and then this is like I bought these maps. They're really cool because I said at the end of every troll they were fighting a troll, and at the end of every round for the troll of every one of his turns, he kind of does this lair action where it starts to this green slime starts to seep in throughout the whole thing, and it made it so friggin' compelling because they had to hop because all these are like plateaus they had to hop onto and move and everything. It was just so fun. It turned out really cool.
That's
And
awesome.
did you kill them all?
I almost
that
killed
progress?
2 people. It was gonna be great, but every time the troll was about to like smush their head, somebody revived them, and I'm like, God damn it!
Did you do this digitally, I assume? You're
Oh, we
playing
have a
digital?
TV on our table.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
You
He's fancy. He's a fancy lad.
That's what we do as well. Go to
You guys are
Goodwill,
seeing
find you
this,
a
right?
cheap-ass TV. Huh?
You guys are seeing this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your map? Yeah.
I don't
Well,
see
no, I
the
mean we're
troll,
just
though.
seeing your nudes.
How do I
but,
stop
you know,
sharing? Oh, here it is.
the green slime coming over your nude was
We're
very
just seeing
interesting.
your nudes. I must be getting tired because you guys are getting funnier to me.
Yeah, I'm getting tired too. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna take off. Like it's 1:15.
yeah, it's getting late and early, but we got through the Gen Con list though. Next week we won't have a show, so
I
don't
thoroughly
count on
enjoyed
it.
your commentary on the list. I also agreed with 100% of it.
Yeah,
Oh
Like-
man, I'm bummed I missed it.
You guys are so negative about stuff. Come on.
it's not negative. It's just games are kind of just become kind of paced. They're just kind of all running together now.
So how many things there were on your
I mean,
your
okay.
excited about list at the end, Lance?
I think there's
Maybe
one.
like 2.
0.
Wow, no
There's
more
there's that
ads
one.
this week.
There's the new train game from Hisashi Ayashi that I'll check out. And then and then the ultimate pack of Not Alone. Because Not Alone's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, but other than that, but
Thanks
that's
a
just
lot.
me. I've played
Thanks a
thousands
lot.
of board games. I hate
He
everything.
hates games.
a lot.
Lance hates games.
Well, Jenna,
Yeah.
your game. It's just I will have to. I get one because I own a copy of everything you made. So,
Hmm.
I'll absolutely.
Is that called sticking the landing? What you just did?
Called Saving Grace.
Yes.
Will, if you can hang out for a couple minutes, anybody else wants to hang out, they can. But I got to talk to you about something quick before we're done.
I'm gonna
I
go
think
to
Jack
bed.
say something too.
All
And
right.
we
Andy, it was
have
good
to-
to see you. I'll see you in a week, Andy.
Yep. See you in a week. I'll
See
see
you in a
you
week
guys
too,
in a
Andy.
week.
Have a good
I'll
show,
see you in a
guys.
week.
See you
Wish
all
I was
later.
there.
You can
Lance-
still go. You can still go, Scott. You can still go.
No, I got someone coming into town.
I got an air
Oh.
mattress and
I'm gonna have an
nice
Aldi con.
spot.
Forrest, will I see you there?
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had his crowdfunder. He'll
Hey
be there.
Lance, I'm sharing a room with a guy that I've never met before.
Okay.
You know the
Is it Forrest?
Jerry and Anthony.
yeah, and so I've never met
never
Anthony.
met
I've never met Anthony. So, or gamed with him. So, but I'll share a room with him.
They're good people.
This
Anthony?
is a running gag, by the way.
I know. It's a running gag.
All right.
All
All
right,
right.
Ta-ta.
Lance, we have to
Good night.
schedule some time, eh?
Yeah, I mean, just come by the booth whenever.
Okay.
Yes.
And
This
then
would be great to
make
meet
it
so
happen.
many in
I'm,
person.
I'm stuck at the booth every day, all day. So
All right.
Well,
Adios.
luckily there's nothing that
Folks.
you want, so it's fine.
stopping the live stream now.
Waiting, waiting, waiting.
Aldi, I'm wearing
waiting.
my Bucky's t-shirt for you.
Sweet.
John's iPad is connected.